Hello, welcome back to day 8 of our Crusader Kings III Last Romans campaign. We are in the process of unifying Italy. We have dismantled the papacy. We have taken back Rome, but we haven't yet got the decision to restore the traditional Roman borders. But we're getting really close. Very, very close, in fact. You have one child, and you're over on allowed titles, duchies. So you can normally only have, typically you can only have the duchy that is your immediate duchy. So for example, if you own Rome, you're really only allowed to have the Duchy of Latium. And like if you're a king, sometimes you're allowed another one without people getting mad. But as you start getting more and more duchies, people will get upset that you have too many duchies. Typically, all you really want to do is you want to have like your kingdom, your empire, your kingdom, your duchy, and then in your duchy you'll have like your main country. Like and ideally, what you want to do is you want to have one country with a whole bunch of slots in it, like this, and own every single one of the slots. Because if you do that, then no one can ever take it, typically, from you on succession crises. Meanwhile, if you have like all 3 countries in the duchy and you have 3 kids, you're going to lose each one of those countries to a different kid, depending on your partition laws. But having too many duchies gets out of hand. Once you start having too many duchies, though, you should be going like, can I form a kingdom? So like, find your duchy title, click it, and then figure out what it's part of, in this case, Romagna, and then click that and see if you can create the kingdom or usurp the kingdom. Because then once you have the kingdom, you can just give away all the other duchies. The other duchies don't really matter. Ideally, you give them to family members because then like you get better renown and better, well, I guess just renown, dynastic renown, but okay. Where were we? We were getting ready to go on an invasion war for Serbia, where we were also going to take the northern part of Epirus. That was our plan. That was the plan. Our armies are ready to rock, but the Byzantines are also ready to party, which is a bit of a big threat because they are not small. You want to go. Although I doubted it at first, I'm becoming convinced that the gossip of King Julius of the Alpide Kingdom wants my head. Oh my god, is this guy... This guy keeps trying to start a feud with me? This is twice he started trying to make a house feud. Oh, and my core physician died. That's not good. You're not gonna leave. No, thank you. She was also my court tutor. Double whammy. And my antiquarian is dead? What is going on here? Alright, you're an excellent tutor. You're an okay physician. Okay antiquarian. Court physicians I'm a bit short on, so I think I'm just going to search for one. Grand rights. Pay ransoms. Haha! Because I'm a scholar and I have high learning skills, I can actually hire a different character entirely, who is a physician and an herbalist. What else do we got? She's a novice physician, 13 learning. This guy's not a physician at all. This guy's a novice physician, but a herbalist as well. She's 450. He's good, so he's a little bit better. And then this dude. This dude's just a wise man. That's funny. Well, let's fork out the cash. Make sure everybody is safe. So we also have a couple of those Ooh, a feast. We have a couple of these guys in prison, these peasant leaders. Because that's really what I remember us dealing with last time, is that there was a ton of Bosnian Catholics and Bavarian Catholics who were all up in arms. The Bosnians are mostly converted. The other guys are going to take a little bit of time. We could help, but, you know, what's the rush? He's converting something. Palermo? Down there, right. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to put a little dagger in this guy's back. Ooh, okay, well, that would do it. He just started a war with Banu Taglib for the Emirate of Asparakan. The Van Emirate. You got allies? Not really. But this means his entire army is going to be over there. Now, I mean, they can always hop on a boat, but... Oh, yeah, look at this. The war's already started. What a perfect opportunity to invade Serbia. God, he's got a lot of troops. Is this a bad idea? I don't think so. I think we do the Holy War for Serbia. We take Epirus. Sorry, the Invade War. And then... Ah, damn. So my father started this Holy War for Bavaria, and then I inherited it, and it counted as my once-in-a-lifetime Holy War. But I could do a great Holy War. You know what? We can just do that after. I'm just thinking about how do we take all of Thessalonica, and if we great Holy War, that will work. So I'm going to invade Serbia. Correct. Let us hope we don't have too many rebellions. We'll hire up the priesthood of Ares as well. There's 7,000 troops now. We've also got another pikeman company and another armored horseman company here that are part of the Holy Orders. Grab the old priesthood of Ares and we'll put them to work right away. My daughter has come of age. Wow. She might be my next heir. If I can find someone for her to marry who has genius, inheritable traits, ideally like genius and pretty, because if you could upgrade pretty, that would be really good to beautiful. Yeah, handsome and quick. Just to see who else we got. This guy's intelligent. That would also be nice. This guy is full on genius. Obviously, genius would be the best one. Okay, first question. Handsome and quick. You guys are inbred. So... intelligent. Okay, so he can only... Oh, he's intelligent. He's not genius. I thought there was a guy that was genius. You need to have genius, beautiful, or Herculean. So you do need to have at least one of the top tier traits. So that guy wouldn't really work. Ah, this guy's genius. And they're not related. Perfection. Nubia has joined the war. You can probably go up to that barony. Where is my siege equipment? Here's the real question. Actually, maybe we take that guy and we put him down there instead. So I do need to make sure that we take these lower titles first. Actually. So I guess I'm just sieging the entire side here at the moment. Trying to get the best lineage? That's the plan. I mean, I figure we've got a couple of those points. We might as well go for broke. Wow, there are just like an endless supply of weddings happening now. All right, we got one siege done. My big threat here comes from the sea, whether or not they bring back a bunch of people. I guess let's take Scuttlage. It's kind of the next one in charge. Also, how are we looking? 50,000 men! Ooh, Banu Taglib, you're losing your war. 50,000 men is a lot of men. Yeah, he won some big fights, and he is at sea right now. We can also tell that. I've heard lately of your disputes with the aberrant ogre, the Count of Makva. A most contemptible excuse for a man. You're the spy master here? I mean, you are correct. I do dislike that guy. But I don't want him to have opinion of me. Why not? Mutual friendship over just like hating that dude's guts. I can appreciate that. So the other thing I want to do is I want to start moving in these armies once we've taken these spots, filling them in with the other groups. My son Gallerus and his little friend Drusus have taken a copy of the Sacred Chronicles from the study. They spent hours trying to understand it and have developed a deep respect for the words of the Hellenic faith. Good stuff. We love Zeus. Oh no, who is this? The rotund Duchess of the Bulanid Drykarian Duchy. She's become rotund. She's become an adulterer, a drunkard, a rake. She's got lover's pox. No, thank you, lady. We're also related. Hey, further. Hello. Ah, here they come. Here come the Byzantines. How many is that? 34,000. Okay, we're gonna abandon that. I'm gonna have everybody start coming down here. I'd like to get those guys in as well, but ooh, this won't go great if everybody goes in one by one. No, sir. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What's going on with this? 12 days. It's interesting that it keeps saying I'm probably going to win, despite me being so painfully outnumbered. And I feel like it's because of the recent disembarkment. Can I have these guys flee back here? That was not a great start. 6%. Dude, they came out with a lot of dudes. My daughter has given birth to 2 children. Not bad. Let's probably get to that barony because we'll have defensive buildings there. And we'll also have the river, it looks like. Can we go there? My army is starting to starve. Okay, that'll keep us a little bit. Their army is starting to starve. That is a river crossing. That is... I will get the defensive trade here because it's undefended mountains. Who do we have in charge of? The cautious leader at 27. You're the best I got? Advantage of faith hostility would be good. Now it says chances are even. I do not understand how that works most days, I gotta tell you. Okay. And I can only hire 1 holy order. Well, I don't feel like 2,000 troops is going to do much for me. Harsh winter in the mountains. This is just the worst possible thing for my troops. But we have them on supplies. Yes! Yes! Huge victory. Monster truck arena. 20% war score. 1,243 piety for that one fight. Hoi hoi. Prediction system seems kind of sketchy. It definitely can be. Hello, my friend. Would you like to play chess? I guess. Now's not really the time, but like... The King of Hungary is waiting for a chess match. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. I've studied chess extensively, explains my opponent, and I'm sorry to say, but there's no way for you to win. What are we good at? We're good at learning, and we're good at diplomacy. And he is good at not that much. Aha. Learning is countered by martial. Intrigue is countered by learning. And martial is countered by intrigue. I still feel like I know the rules of chess like the back of my hand is my best chance. Our match marches on. He continues with the obvious trap. My techniques cunningly foil my opponent. I'm in the lead, though neither of us is even close to victory. You think you can outthink me? Yes, we're so good at chess. We both stare at the final piece. I've did it. I've won. Zeus has witnessed my triumph today. I had complete trust that Zeus would see me as the victor, and there could be no other way. I win the match due to my winning score. You lose stress. Diplomacy challenge. Your opponent agrees that it was a good game. I'd love to play again sometime. Maybe when I'm not killing the Byzantines. Where are you going? Get the hell back here, young man. We need to split this army in quarters and resupply. Up there. I think that will work. My betrothed can marry, I guess. My God. One of my Duchess Romagna's, my niece, vassal, and friend, her favorite things to do is to sit by the fire and exchange war stories. I began by telling the time when I defeated the populist uprising. Sure, this was just the other week. A fine tale, though truly, I tell you, friend, there's no more glorious tale than when she defeated the Count of Casentino. What a glorious day we've had. My story is clearly better. I mean, they're both bad stories. Let's be honest. Let's get real for a second. Here they come again, starving themselves to death. Are they coming right back to war? Now, okay, so he's doing the same thing that I'm doing, which is splitting all my forces so I can resupply. Oh, the King of Bavaria changed his court language to High German. How rude. Oh, and we already have Patriarch. Should we pick up Scholar? I feel like we already have this as a trait, don't we? Yeah, we actually unlocked Scholar from being so smart. Is there ever a reason to not pick your strongest trait for those contests every time? No. I mean, if you notice that he has like 0 intrigue, you might be better off picking like Marshall so that he can't counter it. You can kind of play off of his weakness instead of your strength. But typically, I would say you're going to want to go with your best bet. Offer vassalization acceptance, commission epic. I'm actually trying to think, like, what do we do for this next trait? We have to go for a lot of wars. One alliance without marriage. Could be useful. Shorter truces. Oh, that would be very useful. So would forced vacillation. Okay, let's... I think we've decided what we're doing. We're currently on family focus, which just makes us lots of babies. Yeah, I think that's fine. What's a few extra buns in the oven? How we doing, homies? Nice. Feudal taxes increased. How bad is that going to be? 400. I'll take this. I got their army split and disorganized. It's a good sneaky opportunity to strike there. Let's leave those, but I'm going to pull these guys back. And these guys back. And I think we just got scuttlage. Man, wow, we are flying through innovations now. This era is not available until 1200 AD. Wow, we might... We're going to beat the tech tree to late medieval. We're going to literally have everything unlocked before late medieval era exists. That is really funny. Well, we're crushing it on war score right now. Very glad to say. I seized a pilgrim's guide. I think this is the other barony I need. Let's just make sure we've got all this correct. Guljaga. Yeah, and the rest is Serbia. Yeah, so we take these 4 provinces, and then the rest is... Ooh, I better take this Dalmatian province, too. Making new friends. Diplomacy +2, diplomacy lifestyle experience +25. Let's go. Uh-oh. Everybody into the bus. Everybody in. There we go. We're already winning it. Clean up crew. All right, so it looks like I'm probably just going to eat my supplies. Take this stuff up and then go back. Oh, the Queen of England died. Sad. She was my royal architect. Love this game, but always got to go learning and use my wife's skills and counselors to boost my stats. Learning then dip and Deplo, maybe stewardship if time. I love stewardship, honestly. Like, just being able to build up your province like crazy fast is so powerful. This is great. The Duke of Bavaria is who I would most want in this position, and he's the best at it. Stewardship is my favorite way to play the game, but I often end up in very, very martial campaigns. It depends on what I'm doing. Wenzel? Who are you? What are you doing? You're a crusader. Get out of here. Get out of my court. You're a spy for sure. Ah, a horseshoe. What a good artifact. Oh, Wenzel. Oh, here they come again. How are we doing on supplies? We're at 10. So the answer to that is not very good. If I fight that army and I'm starving, I'm going to be in capital T trubs. I'm going to assault this fort. There's a small breach. It wins it in a day. They are defending a river crossing. If we go there... What is this? What is this? Gerontis Propaganda Chronicles. Painful detail, the glory of the House Gerontis and its various more or less bizarre territorial claims. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. If I speed run this province, I will get 100% war score and take everything I need. These two took a copy of the Sacred Chronicles and ripped them up. Little Galerius, my son and ward. Cynical? No. Content. Son Duke has escaped. Put a hole in the wall, put a hole in the wall. Yes! Okay. So, if I enforce my demands, I gain all of this. This is all of Italy. Obviously, I could go for more, but let's not do that. Because my army is dying. We gained all of this. Oh, how fun. So these dukes actually stayed. But they're Orthodox, so I could just revoke their titles. might accept. Okay. And you will not accept. And you... Dubrovnik is mine. Zaklumia. I can give you... Gakko. Because that's part of your territory. And then I just need to make the Duchy of Duklia? And we'll give this to somebody. No crusades, only kings. Want to make sure you knew Randy is doing a CK3 community game next week? Yes, I'm actually going to be in Paris next week, so I can't. I'm going to go over to Paris for TwitchCon. So sadly, no shot. Mega campaign win? You can make a mega campaign out of this? I mean, I could, but I don't. There's mega campaigns are too long. They would kill me. They'd also probably kill my channel. There are limits one has to do. Try the learning tree? Oh, well, we have. We've had a couple of learning characters. We've played most trees in this campaign. The intrigue tree was absolutely critical for us. We took over England because of the intrigue tree. We actually stole the election of England. We were the only Hellenic duchy in England, and we just blackmailed the entire council to voting us king, and then we took away the election. It was amazing. It worked really well. Tech research ended with grabbing your wife and counselor skills. Give kids extra stats. Yeah. Tech increase for stewardship. As soon as you can dip low for the perk that gives your wards extra stats. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like I need to exploit the system quite that powerfully. Though it certainly do work. Okay, so this person, I'm going to have to take her duchy. And give it to somebody else. But first things first, we need to do the old not a ruler in the dynasty. Lowest rank. Heir to the earldom of Breffin. What about you? Reinchog. Adult, please. What about you? You are matrilineal married. Are you heir to anything? Princess Sergia's Comtessa. Your son is the Rex of Italy. Oh, you're the Earl of Morganway. So not you. You're the Duchess of Lancaster. You're children of Nardover Dynasty. Can you believe this? Hvitzir still haven't been wiped out. We rivaled. This is the first house we had a house feud with. And they have been a nightmare. All right, this guy is a cadet branch. But he's got 3 sons. And he's a wise man. And as a wise man once said, here you go. Here's all this territory for you. 8. Woof. I hate this. 5,000. Revoke title. Duchy of Rakska. So she's going to rise up in rebellion. That dweeb is going to join her. And then we're going to raise all of our armies again right here. Nothing like taking a bunch of territory and then immediately having to take it again. First time it happened, I barely gave it a moment. But my vassal, Barrow Borna, has grown bolder. Why does this guy hate my guts? Absolute crown authority. Okay. Hellenism is evil. That makes sense. Humble, lazy, and gregarious. If he's unassertive, lethargic, or unambitious. Oh, well, no, that didn't work. You guys go there. You guys go there. You guys go here. I mean, I could probably just kill their army. Where are they going? Please don't tell me they are just speedrunning Rome. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think he's going to speedrun Rome. Mildly frustrating. Well, let's go for her capital. That is totally what he's doing. 21 months. I have 16 fort level. Along with strange good, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands. I've brought Kanuri objects from the great ruler Mai Arsu of Kanem. Lose my prize armor, but get a mace. No. We already have a really good sword. How many's over here? 10,000. Okay, not a problem. 7 months. God damn it. If I'm lucky, I will capture her in this war. If I'm unlucky, I won't. Simply put. Title creation cost is probably not a bad idea. I did not capture her in this war. Let us make sure that all of these guys do not immediately go to their death. Recently disembarked for 23 days. How many days to get to Rome? 6 days. 5 days. 6 days. Perfect. Problem solved. My vassal, the Regina of Ballio Tyrrhenia, has arrived outside my castle with a grand procession of well-dressed diplomats, champions, and exotic entertainers. The fellowship resembles a parade. In a booming voice, she announces that she is here to pay homage, and she comes bearing gifts of gold. I've never had this event before. How nice. Rename London to Shitterton? I can't do that. It's too... The language is too obtuse. I don't like foul language on my channel. It's one of my things. Otherwise, we would have a lot of cities named Ballstabus Grotto. I don't even know where... I don't even know where London is. Can I even rename London? London? We can get a similar name. I could go... Shutterton? Londonium? Londinium? I could do that for sure. Londinium. A fine city. Oh my god, another board game. Who is this? Why do people keep trying to play board games with me? This guy's awful at board games. We know all about how to play tabula. Yeah, we're so good at board games. Just speedrunning. Speedrun tabula challenge. 80%. Where are you going, dude? Played way too much of the game. Man, oh, it's no worries. I love learning all the ridiculous ways you can play it. I was watching a video the other day about how to give knights 1000% proficiency. And you can literally have an army of 30 knights that goes around and is unkillable and like can't be beaten by any sized army, just 30 units. And I'm very interested in doing that, as stupid as it is. My son becomes a witch. We haven't really been like exploiting in this run, though. I will say like our cataphracts are stonked. We have definitely boosted them as much as we possibly can afford. A memory of Numerian was destroyed. It sounds like maybe something I didn't want destroyed. Numerian was a great leader. Dude, cadet branches left, right, and center right now. Can't stop them. Rome and London was Londinium. Cool. Oh, well, that's very appropriate. Soup's appropriate. Look at this. Another. It's like every other week there's a new cadet branch. There we go. Do I imprison both of these? Oh, I do. How fantastic. Fantastico. Yoink. And if that's a yoink, then this, guess what? It's also a yoink. You must revoke all of Burgograb. Oh, I see. While you're in jail. Huh. Amazing. And you're my rival? Well, that's pretty easy then. Now I've burned you at the stake and lost stress because of it. What a good war. What a fine war we've had today. Who are you? You're also my rival. You know what? I'm going to leave you. You're going to become somebody else's problem. So we need 2 more duchies. The lowest ranked dweebs. You there. You're not set to gain any land. May you gain the Duchy of Raska and all within it. Cool hat. Oh. Oh. He's a eunuch, but boy, does he have a lot of children. How did he have so many children? How's this eunuch got so many babies? Which way is which here? You're like an old man. Yeah, your children have lots of claims. I've got this backwards, I think. Sort descending. There we go. What about... You're a prince of Italy, so probably not you. You have destroyed the family line by not marrying matrilineally. You your son is an earldom, so I can't give it to you. You've destroyed the family line. You're a duke. No, your wife is a duke of Wales. Oh, you're classic. These guys are classic. They're the original family. You're a daughter. You married somebody else. Oh my God. Huh? Why is it so hard? Oh, here we go. You kept it in the family. Allow it. She's got some pretty good lands too. And this one? What if I did that? And then took this guy and gave him that duchy. Bada bing. Problem solved. There's a kingdom in here. You're a cadet branch. You're a cadet branch. You're a cadet branch. I feel like she's going to make good babies. So I'm going to give her the regnum of Serbia. And this guy, I'm probably going to give you... Can I do that? Can I grant you as a vassal? I'll allow it. We'll just make big Serbia. Seems right. What's the video of the 1,000? Oh man, honestly, I can't even. It was a random like CK3 YouTuber. I don't know his name. I didn't recognize him before. He's fairly new. He only has like 20, 30 videos, but they're all doing like exceptionally well. He's an interesting cat. Prophet in the hall. Enough of this blasphemy. Dead. We're a zealot. I'm just going to kill people who are saying boo to Zeus. Your run's going bad. Italy got part of the British Isles, the Vikings, and landed in Ireland. Man, you never know what's going to happen. When we started this run, we were taking over England, and Italy took over all of Germany and all of France and basically formed the Holy Roman Empire and then completely fractured. They just destroyed the empire title randomly. Some woman who lived in Corsica, some like Duchess of Corsica, held the title, and she was like, I don't want to rule the Holy Roman Empire anymore. Destroyed the entire empire title. And then everything broke apart after that. It's been chaos ever since. And we've been steadily gobbling up lands. One thing I really want to do soon is kill our crown authority. Once I pick what child I want to reign, I'm going to kill our crown authority, so that our vassals can start gobbling up places, because there's no reason we can't have that happen. Now, I need the Empire of Italia, and I need one de jure country for this. Yo. So I have to go to war with Burgundy. I think over Provence. So we're probably going to let our military replenish first. What do you got? Ransoms? Ransoms? They're yours. The witch is doing the burning. Yeah, we're reverse. We're doing some reverse burnings. What do you need? It's a barony over there. It's yours. Thank you for the $1,000. Let's go spend some of that money we're like sitting on. Ooh. Heavy cavalry pursuit and screen increase 10% with this upgrade. Yes, please. And the Vaticano, put some money in there too. Let's just do all that stuff. Okay. Just drop in a casual, like, casual 2,000 gold upgrading stuff. Our caravan master. Oh, wow. This guy's really good. He's quite old, but we'll take him. My royal architect. That would have probably made all of that a lot cheaper had I picked you up before building all that stuff. No poets, no jesters. My albino daughter. Sure. This is the guy that I thought would have all three traits, but he does not. So let's just keep hoping they produce better and better. My daughter is a really good bodyguard, so she's hired. Name a character Dave? Okay. I like that we're gonna have a character named Dave, and that's just gonna like that. They're gonna keep renaming ancestors after him. I'm several cups of wine in at the meal. I would normally be quite merry, but the presence of Pribislav, my rival, blights my evening. All it takes is the merest hint of a slight from his mouth, and we're leaning across the surface, pointing fingers and shouting at the top of our voices. You swain, you bampot, you bellows. You couldn't pass a child in a test of strength. I could kick the tar out of you. 99% chance. Oh, we already have a sick nickname. You gain stress because you're humble. Prove it, you fiend. Oh, we changed our name. We're no longer handsome. We're now strong arm. Her father was handsome. You know what I forgot to do? Pick this guy's trait. And he ended up a terrible adequate bargainer. Knighthood. All right, well, let's get you babies. Let's get you some babies. What kind of babies can we get you? Strong babies? Smart babies? Who are you? Are you part of the family? I don't think you are. No. No, you are, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, he's Havirsk. That's got to be pretty far back. Just who else? Who else do we have? Intelligent, hale, and comely. No, see, I need to upgrade the beautiful. I like how the eugenics is accidentally working. I'm gonna inbreed this guy. Not with you. The other one. Where was the other one? Yeah, because this is a chance of upgrading handsome to beautiful. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. Naughtiest Maximus, biggest dickus, handsome strong arm. We gotta have some babies. We're gonna have some babies. Italy. You're okay at Marshall. Yeah, why the heck not? I like that I can't even keep track of like who my kings and queens are. Your culture is now fascinated by windmills. 3 years. Yeah, no joke. We're going to beat the tech tree by 7 years. I guess this is what happens when you take Rome and your development score is like way higher than it's allowed to be. We have an event here. No, we just have a bunch of court artifacts. I've noticed a bunch of court artifacts are breaking. So what I'd like to do is go durability. Oh, that's not a bad book. I think I'll repair that one. That's a good one. Let's repair that one. This is a good one. I want to repair that one. Charting the human body. That one's not bad. Small boost, though. Actually, it's not great. It's not as good as the others. Oh, I've never seen a shield on the wall. Renowned 6, Court Grandeur 3. What do we have here? Alright, it's not very good. Alright, we'll just keep everything else. And we'll just check my stuff here and say all artifacts, durability. Trash it. Trash it. trash it. Some of these books have lasted me a very long time. And I'm naturally inclined to keep them just because of that. Is this my crown? The only crown we have. This is the bread that looks like Asclepius. Get rid of that, probably. What do we have here? Look at this. I'm not even using all my trinkets. Oh, this is a trinket that we picked up. I thought this was a pedestal book. Yeah, let's put that on for sure. This brooch is about to break. We probably should fix that. Yeah, all right. I'm definitely not min-maxing that stuff as much as I could be. But, like, you know, do you really want to? Oh, my cousin, the handsome of Corsica, has died. Messalina of Baleotyrrhenia is spreading obvious hints that she would like to befriend me. Isn't this like the one with lover's box who was trying to sleep with me a minute ago? M6! 9 months! Thank you. Thank you for the baby. Thank you for the babby. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. No, I love Monty Python. Watch Monty Python Finding Circus when it aired. Python is so good. I mean, it's just like one of the most classic comedic groups ever. Especially if you like stuff like Crusader Kings. I mean, so many jokes in this game come from Monty Python. Time for a royal yard sale. I mean, that's pretty much what I just did. I printed a ton of money for destroying artifacts. I'm willing to be friends with her. There's a lot going on here. Who are you, Count Guy? Let's get rid of you. I don't know who you are. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. You were the one that I stole all the titles from. You're a faction leader. You're a faction leader. You're a faction leader. Oh, no, wait. You're not a faction leader. Those guys are faction leaders. I don't want to get rid of them. We got another accolade. Faustus, my bodyguard at 18, would make a successor. Oh my god, I know exactly what accolade we're going to make. Everybody else, success, success. So, my daughter, bodyguard and champion, would make an extremely good knight. And I can make her a house paragon. House members in an army with this knight are less likely to be wounded and killed. Your children gain Hastelluter experience when they come of age. House members in an army with this knight are less likely to be killed. And liege modifiers 15% renown. Now, we're max renown already, so... What's the other one? Reeve. Give you Marauder. Uncontrolled territory attacker advantage +5. That's not bad. Or Valiant. Army damage +30? Hell yeah. The Bear of Rome? That's a dope name for a title. Brave Berserker Reckless. I assumed that as a House Paragon, they also had to be a member of my household, but maybe not. Who's this guy? What did you do? Dynastic Kinslayer. I'm not pardoning that. Yo, so much. I'm new here. Can anyone tell me what games you play? Yes, I play a lot of strategy games, mostly like 4X games, strategies and simulators, and like a little bit of RPG. If you want, I guess the best example, we do have the YouTube up. You can type !YouTube or VOD, and you can go see like all the past streams since December. I think it's since we've been uploading there. So we normally do variety games on Mondays, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, we do strategy and simulators. Like longer plays. Mondays are about checking out new games. Okay. Our military is up and running. I would like to spank Burgundy. Just give him a little slap on the butt cheek. It's more army than I expected. Conquer Duchy. Provence. Just thinking like the different ways that I could do this. What's really funny is he is also his capital is in Provence. I was just thinking that I could have Holy Ward, but with everybody else around, this just feels safer. That being said, whoops. Might as well bring out the priesthood. Might as well bring out the priesthood, you know? Convert Greeks to Hellenic faith for their true faith. We got a couple of them converted. Here we go. Aggressive attacker. My vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Generous liege. All my vassals are like 100%. So I'm not really worried about that. You know, I was going to do something over there and I totally forgot. My mind, she don't work so good so more. $310. Sweet Jesus, man. When you get this big, you just like... Everything you do just prints money. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I am an empire, I can just start vassalizing kings. And then I can revoke their title because they're heathens. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Good friends. That's okay. What else can I make here? Supply limit. That's kind of nice. Ooh, heavy cav toughness. That's what I want. Give me the heavy cav. All right, I'm just going to super merge this army. We're going to eat all of their supplies trying to take this city. Savoy and Provence are Italian. They're part of the Empire of Italy. It's a bit confusing. The Empire of Italia. All of Burgundy is included. All right, we better... Where do you think you're going? Back here, you goddamn coward. You coxcomb. You vagabond. My armies are too fat. My supply limit is too small. Yes. Will that do? That will do. Yeah, I can get the rest of them in there. Am I attacking across a river? I totally am. Let's maybe not do that. Maybe not the best idea. This is quite a little defensive river we have here. There we go. Now we got you. Now we got him. He's going to commit fully to that. And I'm going to absolutely decimate his entire army. Oh, it's a pity. Oh, proper pity that is. All right. Oh boy. I do not have the supplies to keep sieging all of your stuff. I also don't have a chancellor. Well, the Duke of King of Venice, Queen of Venice. You're doing pretty good. We got another dynastic legacy. Graceful aging. No prowess lost from age. Increase skills with age. Very good. Very, very, very good. Molto buono. All right, let's take the other two dweebs. Pull them out of there. All right. You wanted some names. This is my grandson. He's going to be... Dave? Was it Dave that you requested? Yes, Dave was the requested name for the next character. Oh, good. Another son. He's perfect. And he's albino. This is going to be... God, can't believe the goddamn renames came in when we finally got a character like this. Nautius Maximus. At least he'll be easy to remember. All right, who is your... You. Okay. So if I make... That's really funny that's the albino one. That she's the one who ended up having the dynastic son that I could use to strengthen my bloodline. So that's Genius, Hale, and Comely. You can't get strong blood with albino. You can't have a bad congenital trait, and that counts as bad, which I would disagree with. If anything, it should count as good. But it technically doesn't. Eugenics program continues. He is for sure Max. Oof. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. All right, we got a supply up here. My boy. I know. I was so excited for that. I was like, man, an albino character is going to be awesome. Like, what a good twist to our legacy. Spain to be vassalized. I mean, Spain has been... The Iberian Peninsula has been a whole kettle of fish that I don't even know I want to get into. Excuse me, gentlemen. What do you think you're doing down here? Don't you know this is my land? Don't you know this land is my land? Don't you know they wrote a song about this thing? This land belongs to me. Not you and me. Let me be very clear about this. All right. Well, let's get the hell in here. We got places to be. So many events. I'm just like, man, who cares anymore? You're trying to sleep with one of my daughters? Whatever. Let me know when you succeed. Then let me know if it's a problem. Let me know if I got to do anything about it. Come Tacticus has approached me, claiming he's discovered someone close to me is having an extramarital affair. I don't care. Fun fact. Hey. My commander died. My commander with the 3 traits, one of which was siege. Oh, he was so good. I miss him already. Oh no, not the Duke of Schleswig. We're gonna have to start quaking in our boots. I need to split this army in half. You know what? I'm just gonna march on his capital. At this point, I probably just march on his capital. Sicilian? You rat. You're meant to be Sicilian Roman. Oh, hey. We finished converting the last place here. Now we can promote cultural acceptance with the Bosnians? Yeah, their army is starving. Lol. The perfect gift boy? Do you want me to name the character boy or name them the perfect gift? What's this? The King of Denmark would like to buy a truce with me. Huh. Would you look at that? Somehow, I have been gaining additional land in Denmark. I know we had we had Ringkøbing, but I don't know how we picked up Vorbas. They must have married their way into more of Denmark. I'm okay with that. Whether or not my vassals are is another question altogether. All right, everybody into the bus. It's party time. The Vanga boys are coming. A new fascination can be selected. Well, let me just select a new fascination. What? Have we unlocked everything? Are we smarter than God by 9 years? Answer, yes. Oh, come on, dude. Just give up. I only have 86 supplies left. Siege! Don't you understand? I have so many men, I can just throw them to their deaths now. I don't need to fight fairly at all. I can turbo speed my way through. Okay. Some dweeb in here becomes our vassal. Let's go Duchy of Provence, usurp. We're gonna need another kid to do this. Do we have any kids? Oh, man. We have so many kids. Are you matrilineal married? You are. Have you made babies? You do. Are you actually currently the heir to this land? You are. Merry Christmas. It's like half a Burgundy. All right. So I can now make the Empire of Italia. If I do that, I can then unify Italy. If I do that, I can then qualify for the achievement restore the borders of Rome. In order to actually restore the borders of Rome, I need to own Thessalonica and Jerusalem. And everything else I have. And I'm going to have to do a crusade for Thessalonica. The good news is that his army is buckled and he's out of money. Is he still in this war? Wow. We actually bought these guys a ton of time and they still failed to win that war. Permia? Who the hell are you? A boy named the perfect gift. Okay. World domination through marriage. I mean, it's one way to do it. This king of Hungary is our best friend. Oh, he's at war. Yeah. Holds too many counties to be forcibly vassalized. Interesting. How many numbers is too many numbers? Does anybody know the answer to this question? Like, what about Bohemia? Bohemia looks kind of small. No? What about Great Moravia? Apparently it's not even an option with you. What about Polabia? You don't even own that many countries. Come on, get over yourself. 9 titles? That's too much to force vassalize? What's going on here? Swabia imploded. Oh, cool snowstorm effect. I was like, what is this spooky mist? What is this evil mist happening here in the edge of Switzerland? All right. So this is fun that Permia broke off and Crete. We could vassalize the 2 of them. Pretty easy. So the big threat with the Byzantines. I mean, the big threat is like if we do a crusade, the computer loves riding to defensive crusades. So came across weird appropriate Roman names that was citizens of Pompeii. Lesbianus from the Isle of Lesbos, which is like right here. I think it's actually this island. The city of Lemnos. That's where that term comes from. Traditionally. Also thought to maybe be the origin of like the Amazons. Someone named their son Simplicus. One independent country with 200 troops entirely surrounded by an empire with thousands, and they're still holding out, refusing to join. I mean, we're heathens, so I kind of get it. But we are powerful heathens. Look how big Hellenic has become. I'm very proud of it so far. You done good, kiddo. What do I need for this? Royal Armory. Man, the moment we get this next tech level, things are going to get bonkers. All right, I'm going to upgrade this to boost our heavy cav again. And the old Vaticano. Get upgrade. Do any of you guys need upgrades? No. So we have 300 retinue lancers, but we have 1,000 cataphracts. 300 retinue lancers are equal to 600 cataphracts. Not even, actually. They're just so much cheaper. I think I'm going to keep them for meow. All right, before I go to war, we need to replenish our stocks. A gift! The king has sent me a gift. Are you? The king sent me anthrax. I'm gonna kill this guy, man. Now that's interesting. I have an 80% chance to become his friend instead of his rival. Should we kill him with kindness? I mean, the murder scheme is very unlikely to succeed. I'm going to kill him with kindness. And just to be clear what I mean by that, I'm going to become his friend and then I'm going to murder him. Like, just so we're clear on what that means. I'm going to double backstab him. I'm going to make sure it hurts and that he knows I'm the one who did it. That's what's going to happen. Do we want some fancy outfits? Traditional raiments? Humble and just? Oh, this doesn't seem like it's going to work very well. Or piety. Yeah, why not? Local fashions have symbolic meanings. I acquire an outfit fit for an imperator. Someone is plotting to kill me. Boy, I wonder who that could possibly be. My new best friend, perhaps? I have a question. If I make friends with him, is he just going to kill me? I feel like if I make friends with him, he's going to lose rivalry and he's not going to want to kill me anymore. King No sending anthrax through the mail is a felony. We should equip some books. I actually got rid of... Whoopsie. I got rid of some of my books. One of the servants of the court have been furtively signaling me. My name is Aetus. We hear much while waiting on your guests. They hardly notice our presence. I wonder whether I really want to hear what he says next. Clearly unsure. He's making a mistake. My lord Regina Magnilla, your papa's vassal of Ireland, is a non-believer. Are you serious? How dare she? Servant informants, hostile scheme resistance plus 10%. That sounds like exactly what I need. Your spy master will be more likely to disrupt schemes while this modifier is present. I'm going to take this. I'm giving him 225 gold. He's going to report to me. We're going to hold the conversation. What kind of artifacts you got? I don't want that. A non-believer. That worries me greatly. Is she so far away from the holy seat? Might as well learn her language while I'm at it. I'm just going to casually learn Scottish. That's not even why I went to court. Sorry, I went to go equip some books. Now I feel fine. Now I feel fine because I have all these nice books. Both going to stab each other with a hidden knife as assassins. Marcus Pupanius? That's a weird one. I mean, I can't imagine her creating a heretical Hellenist cult. Though it's possible. I do adore that these peasant leaders are just like slowly buying all the other peasant leaders out of jail. They know I won't sell them their own freedom, so they're using their money to just like get other rebels. Oh, my dear Domatan, you really are learning my beloved Godelic, says my wife. Oh yeah, I would have learned this from you. I feel so appreciated, and you're making such an effort to understand me. I'll take any help I can get. Motivated by love. What do you say? Meet me. How do you say meet me in my bedchamber naked? Hell yeah. Let's do that instead of learning. We got our priorities straight. Are we ready for war? Are we ready for a crusade? Oh, I think we are. This is big. I mean, if we lose this, we just really lose fervor. That's the kind of cool thing about Crusades, is it doesn't really matter. All titles within the targeted kingdom get divided based on participation. If we fail, glory hounds get upset at me and fervor decreases by 15, but like, it's not the worst. Why is our fervor so low? Scandalous priest, scandalous priest. Come on, man, we're Hellenism. Being a witch is virtuous to us. I feel like a scandalous priest should not really be that big a deal. Permia might join from being in the target area. Oh, Permia actually counts as Thessalonica. All right, well, whatever. That doesn't matter. We're tied. He has no money. I love this music. Learn the extra spicy words. Started watching you play after 5 years of debt, the Kingdom of Italia. I decided to be a good steward for his kingdom. Hey, man, someone's got to clean the place up. Somebody's got to drain the swamp. Is that how it works? Is that what draining the swamp means? Okay, this is a big fight. What is the supply limit down here, do you think? Actually, not bad. I'm really confused why all of these countries came out, and then I'm realizing that they were all participating in the Crusade, so they show as individual lords, which I've never noticed before. So pretty much all of Italy is backing me in this crusade. Most of Italy is backing me in the crusade. Hunks of Bosnia, even a bit of Bavaria is going to come in. England, on the other hand. Thanks for nothing, jerkwads. Okay. I think I'm going to be... I'm going to make a bit of a risky play here. And I'm just going to summon my entire army in Athens. And I'm going to hope that this works. Wow. Well, according to this, we're going to crush them. My beneficiary. My son. Yeah, I'm okay with my son becoming the Duke of Thessalonica. Wog. I mean, no, I think that's okay. I think that's acceptable. I think a great Wog crusade is allowed. It might not be correct, but it is in our hearts. Holy Wog? An amorous misunderstanding, and so the Imperator discussed the lords and ladies of the realm with the council. Meanwhile, the steward proceeded. I look up from my Godelic book only to notice a flushed Gordania leaning over me. Is that Godelic you're speaking? The language of love. And if you did not mishear, you just called me a rowdy sweetheart, you stir, you. Oh no. Do I want to bang you? Begone, hussy, I must focus. Wait, no, I'm taking this as an option. Get out of here, you hussy. It behooves an imperator to spend time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees me and my personal crafts, a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice, and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court, and when we spot it, a distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine, dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. Well, obviously, I'm going to slaughter this whale and haul it to shore. Ooh, I could also let it go free. But that's not very Moby Dick of me. Captain Ahab of me, I guess. Much to my delight, One of my rival's courtiers has arrived. He is good news. He wishes to formalize our friendship. We are closer than ever. Old me and King Julius. BFFs. 5%. I mean, I still want to do it, though. Do you think he's going to be upset if he finds out I tried to murder him? Because that's probably not going to succeed. Dudes, look at this crusade go. Hell yeah. We now speak Irish. Should we learn some other languages? What do you speak? We already know that one. What do you speak? Nope. Do you speak anything? Do you speak anything? I think you speak German. Clearly not. You got a fun language? I mean, in theory, everyone should just be speaking Latin, but... Meow, 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 meow. We can learn Swedish. What about Hungarian? Yeah, let's learn Hungarian. You know what? We can learn 2 languages. We got any French languages over here we don't know? Hell yeah, let's learn 2 languages. We're so good at learning languages. What a goddamn super emperor. I'm plotting murders. I'm going on crusades. I'm learning to become a polyglot. Dude, this crusade is out of control right now. I don't know where the Byzantines are, but they are getting steamrollered. I guess they're probably over here fighting this other war, which they're going to lose. Well, they're not going to lose, but they're going to be in a lot of trouble when they realize what's happening. Occidental-Basque Hellenic populists have been disbanded. Learn language scheme power, 75%. Jesus, man, do I even need to participate in this? We're going to go up here and we're going to kill that army that's trying to land. And I'm going to leave my tanks down here to take this city. I know that's not right. Trebuchets. Thank you. All right. Well, now what do I do? These guys need supplies. I'm going to go split, split, split. 6,000. 6,000. Here we go. I gotta wait till the siege to finish, but that should give my guys room to resupply. Now, all I gotta make sure is that he doesn't try to reverse crusade and attack Rome. Which he shouldn't, because he's getting stomped over here right now. Guys, can you get off my army? Please. Please, I'm dying. I need your armies to go elsewhere. I'm dying while you're here. Oh, this is hilarious. They're just stacking all their armies on mine and it's killing me. Hello, hello, we'll solve this then. Landing with your entire army on top of my army. That's not a very good idea. No siree. Guess we'll wait for that stack to land as well, and we'll kill them. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. He needs backup. Success! High German. Wow, we learned High German in like a week. Czechoslovakian, on the other hand, is more difficult. But I got a question. If I fail at learning that, and then I just go and learn it again... Oh, no, I can't. Do you got a language to learn? Anybody else got languages? Bohemia? I can learn up to 9 languages, so I might as well. Yay! We saved our army when they were at 0. Big success. Bavarians don't speak actual German. Fosters German tribalism from beautiful Swabia. Uh-oh. You're planning to kill someone? My daughter confronts me with a horrified expression in her face. In her hand, she's clutching papers with my notes to kill the king. Papers I know I left in my private study. Now. Seems my plans does excellent. We just murder her. Listen. I'm just going to convince her that this was the plan. That he was never my friend. That he sent me anthrax, and because of that, now I'm trying to murder him. Oh, someone is also still trying to murder me. Just curious. Where's my catapults? Get these the hell up here. A mystic insisted on seeing me, and upon being brought into my presence, he started wailing. Is that blood on his hands? I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future. Bad omen. Moderate health penalty. It's not good. Between that and the anthrax, we better talk to Zeus. Also, pay culture's money. Also do whatever this is. What is this? Learning. Yeah, let's go anatomical probably. How's this crusade going? 98% you say. 100% you say. No, not quite yet. But wow, is this ever a steamroller? Well, the main contributor gets the target kingdom. Who was the main contributor? Me. My son gets it. Rank first. I'd like to see who else is set up here. I'm 20%. Wow, that's actually not that good, considering I am most of the army. Somebody else managed to squeeze a bunch of land, but I'm going to take it. Ares has granted Domitian victory in the great holy war for Thessalonica. Look at all those rewards going. After defeating Basilius Pelagios and his heathen warriors on several occasions, our warriors forced the enemy of the fate to admit their ignominious defeat. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of a pious Hellenic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of Ares has been enacted. This is a glorious day for all true followers of the laurel. So, who gets what here? Hellenic, that's my son. Oh, so he gets that. I get Constantinople? Oh, I mean, I suppose I could keep Constantinople. I mean, if you insist, I guess we could keep it. The faith of this holder must consider this a holy site. So I should probably just burn down the Hagia Sophia. Can I do that? Development 70. Hot damn. well. That's my son, right? Vassal. It's really cool. Because it's like all the other... hi, Mona. All the other duchies that attacked, they all put their own beneficiary in. So instead of having to divvy all this out, it just like automatically gave it to people. And you get the kingdom. The regnum. And I guess that duchy. But I'm not going to give you Byzantine. That's mine. I'm greedy. Mona time. It's Mona time. You want to say hi to everybody? She says, no, I want to be pet. Should have killed her. No one likes a tattletale. She came to him. She did snoop. She did snoop, so. When your daughter doesn't approve of your hobby. I'm trying to pick her up, but she's like, no. I just want snuggles. Come on. Everyone's gonna be sad if they don't get a little bit of Mona in their life. Yeah. Mona time. What was that? A pillow? You're such a little spook. So spooky. Okay, calm down. What a baby. What a baby. Cool. I guess all sorts of guys got rewarded. Looks like everybody made lots of stuff, lots of money. We now own Thessalonica. There's only one more left to do. Only one more thing left to do. I just have to casually take on the biggest empire in the game. Yes, sirree. No problemo. No problusco. We should probably give the Duchy of Dubrovnik over to somebody. You know what? I have kids. In fact, you're meant to get the Duchy of Dubrovnik. Oh, cool. We also have like a whole generation of people who now have Ares own as well, which is fantastico. Yeah, Ragoose is yours. Meow, 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 meow. Now, I have a question. Here to the Temple of Greneva. The hell is the Temple of Greneva? Is that something I have? No, I'm just getting that from somewhere else. So interestingly enough, Constantinople will stay with me. I need to make it Roman. Or I need to promote cultural acceptance of Greeks. You know what? I should probably do that. But we are going to have to also convert it and increase control. Yeah, I am pretty sure the only thing we have left to do right now is take Jerusalem. How interesting. Jerusalem is not part of Jerusalem. Or at least the Kingdom of Jerusalem. You really would think it would be. Does your drifting is why. I need to figure out, hold on one second. Rome achievement. I gotta make sure we get the right place here. Somebody made a really good map on Reddit that shows you what all the provinces you have to take are. Oh, wow. Actually, I need quite a bit more territory. Because I also need Alexandria. Ooh, I misjudged this. I need all of this duchy. The Tulanid. I need this, and this. Oh, actually, I only need this duchy. So I don't need this Akabad duchy. I only need... So funny. Okay, yeah, so I don't need this part of Jerusalem. I only need this part of Jerusalem. So we need this duchy, we need this duchy, and we need this duchy for some reason. I have to go on 3 wars against this empire to get this. Oh, man. Okay. Hoof. Hoof bagoof. Who's the best person to put in here? Not you, I guess. What do we got? Heavy infantry. Men-at-arms. Heavy cav. All right, so I'm going to put the heavy infantry in here. What else you got? You can create the Empire of Italia. You lack successors to many of these. You're available. Let's just recruit you. Ludovico at 16. Ludovico. I would have expected for him to be wearing like Christian Crusader armor with a cross on the helmet, but okay. Champion of the Stallion, which is like our most important one because that's what buffs our knights. Sold. Sold. Oh, it's like your daughter. A princess of Burgundy. Excuse me, where is the forced concubine? She's got a claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy. She has a pressed claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy. She's 15, that's why I can't concubine her. I could very, very easily marry her off to a child, and they could fight and take all of Burgundy for themselves. I could just like break this betrothal, right? I'm gonna do that. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Who do we got? Who's a good boy? I have a couple grandsons in there. Yeah, let's go with that first grandson. He's 12. When they come of age and have kids in a generation or two, I can just press their claim on Burgundy. Done. Done. Arcane Knight, hello. How you doing? Sorry, I'm catching up a little on chat here. What does the STQR stand for? The T stands for Turg. Turk you've heard of before. That's good. He has a special place in our heart. Time to get your murdering boots on. I'm thinking of buying CK3. Would you recommend? Oh, absolutely. I think it's great. If you like role-playing, I mean, if you like min-maxing as well, it's a good game for min-maxers, but it's also really good for role-playing. I don't know. The way I phrase it is like, are you into medieval history at all? You'll like the game. Like, no matter what, if you like any part of like medieval Europe, or honestly, medieval Middle East, or even medieval India, the rest still needs a bit of work. I mean, it all needs a bit of work, but it's a good game. It's going to be around forever. Like, they're going to be updating it for 10 years for sure. It's like an infinity title. And Paradox is a good studio. Their DLC practices are a bit rough at times. Like, it can cost a lot of money to get into. But the game is like rock solid, so. Trying to concubine an underage. Wow, mate. Yeah, look, I didn't know she was only 15, okay? I didn't notice at the time. I kidnapped her and I thought it was all right. No, I'm not going any further with this. This is a bad joke. Mona, what's going on? Hi. Cat really needs some attention. Dudes, this guy is massive. 96,000 and 14K in the bank. Yuck. Okay, Knight, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the agency. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to shoot. If chat doesn't beat me to the answer, I will happily answer it myself. If you like the idea of making your own dynasty, thousands of hours of fun, no two runs being the same, yeah, that's basically it. It's not always the most challenging game once you like learn the ins and outs, but it's a very deep game and it takes a long time to learn those ins and outs. So, and yeah, oh yeah, and then there's all the mods like Elder Kings. So also like Game of Thrones and Elder Scrolls have like total conversion mods that are also really good and constantly being worked on. The game's got a really like good modding scene behind it too. Sorry, we're on pause here while I give the cat a little cat massage. The rename was Senatus Turgulus. I see. I can't even pronounce it. This is the problem. Romanus. That was a long time ago. Medieval FBI. Eagle High. Hello. I'm doing well, dude. You can nap a kid, call it kidnapping, but still. Crusade the FBI. Are they doing the summer sale? I don't know if it started yet, but Steam summer sale is meant to start in like less than a week, I'm pretty sure. So if Paradox hasn't done theirs, it'll probably be part of Steam summer sale. And the cool thing is like you don't really need the DLC for the game, if I'm going to be honest. It does good things, but all the DLC adds big free updates as well. That's one thing I do appreciate with Paradox. When they always put out a DLC, they always add in a bunch of free stuff as well. And it just kind of like expands different things. Like, you know, the problem in Iberia or whatever the hell that DLC is called. Like, unless you're playing here, you really don't need that DLC. It's not really like valuable. At least until modders start doing some really cool things with the mechanic that they built for it. Generally, the DLC will like add in new mechanics or cultures or stuff like that. This cat is super snuggles right now. Think you just sold me? Excellent. In Japan, you become the samurai at age 13? Well, I don't know. We have weird rules about when people are allowed to like fight in war versus when they're allowed to do any other things, especially in like America. But Curious George about the age of consent in medieval times. From Britannica, writing in the mid-13th century, Philippe de Navarre advised that boys be married at 20 and girls at 14. Most of the information on marriage ages in the upper ranks of society remains anecdotal. Girls often marry between the ages of 14 and 18. Yeah. I mean, because like, and you'll kind of weirdly understand this when you start playing the game, but back then it was just about how many kids can you produce. And that was really like the only important part about age limits. And thankfully we don't live in that society anymore. Yes, you can lie down and you can take a nap here. Why not? Sure. All right, what are we doing? So, yeah. Is this guy on like a adventure? He must be. He must be on like a tour. So, I need to start doing this. How does he have so many troops? 84,000 levies. Okay. The good news is that his troops are trash. The bad news is he has camel riders. Okay, they only counter light cavalry, which I don't use. Crossbowmen counter heavy cav, though. And armored footmen counter spearmen, which are my other specialty. Oh, you know why? It's counting all these allies. I'm sitting here being like, how does this guy have this many different men-at-arms regiments? Ubarazun. Spearmen and heavy infantry. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Wow, that would solve the problem, wouldn't it? One good holy war would get me everything except that duchy. The Yaquabid. Which I'm going to be honest is going to be a nightmare to get. I'm kind of thinking we pick up Crete right now. How old are we? We're 50. Okay. 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 I have to sneeze really bad. And when I do, Mona is going to claw the hell out of my legs. Keep it together. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Are you a duke? No. Oh, you're right. No, you're the woman I stole all those titles from in Serbia. So I'm going through like a couple of different opinions of mind here on what to do. One is like I could gobble up a couple of these islands en route. It's not a terrible idea. What kingdom are you part of? Your own kingdom. Aren't you just a little Cretan? Little Cretan gummy bear. You're at war. Oh, you're helping them. What about you? How come no... How come... Oh, the only thing I have here is... Haha, because there's clans. I have many republics. I didn't realize that. And wow, look at that. I also have a clan down here. This guy has been a real issue. Because I keep converting this country and he keeps converting it back. So what I'm kind of thinking right now is about taking these little islands and then trying to grab that duchy and then waiting to die. It's a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Does your drift towards the Banu Taglib Grand Emirate and the Ridwan Sultanate? Banu Taglib Grand Emirate. That says it's going to become part of his kingdom. in 4 years. God, you guys are making this so confusing on me. No, but you're part of that. So I'm basically thinking about taking this guy out and then just beginning a holy war against the Ridwan. I can't possibly imagine I can win this, but maybe. If I did a crusade for his kingdom when I die, the next guy's around. If I did a crusade for this entire sultanate, I think we'd win. Yeah, actually, I think we... Oh, goddamn, 30,000. I think we'd have a good chance. Because all of our homies would back us up. Because they have nothing else to do, because we're under high crown authority and they can't fight anyone else unless we tell them to. Do some selective murdering to invalidate some alliances? I mean, yeah, it's possible. But like, my spying is really bad, right? Yeah. I have 9 intrigue. Yeah, so the answer really to that is no. All right. Nice. Okay, so this guy converted at least. And we just pretty much got a claim on Burgundy. It's going to take us a little bit to get there, but... I will not accept that one. Plush and exotic carpet. As soft as the light of dawn, a merchant presents me with an exquisite carpet in the hopes of good fortune and future relations. As I marvel at the fine weave, I've struck by a thought. Wouldn't a carpet like this muffle the treading of feet, even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent? Ooh. No, let's give it to him. Because someone is still... Damn. Damn. I mean, it's not like this could get any worse. Someone is also still trying to murder me. I suspect it's him. What's going on? Bosnian Orthodox populists. Orthodox populists. There's not very many of you left. I see. You're already fighting a peasant uprising. Why aren't you doing something about it? We've learned whatever language this is. Bohemian? Letchik? Ah, my good friend of the Alpid Kingdom. He's so talented. Will he teach me his ways? I guess we can ask. Too much is going on. Too much is going on. I'm losing cultural emissaries. Sure, of Corsica. Queen of Corsica. My master of the horse can be this guy. My court tutor can be you. You're also my architect, apparently. My master of the hunt can be... You guys are all excellent. You're a Rex. You're the Rex of Sicily. I'd rather it be you. Hi, Almoner. Wow, nobody is good at this job ever. Well, I'll just make it you. No. I could put my daughter in here. She's an aspiring blade master. And also my bodyguard. Could my bodyguard also be my personal champion? Why not? Success! We learned Greek. like how even though I have like no interest in making friends with him, I'm like, yeah, I'll write him a letter. Why not? What about Denmark? You got any languages? Oh, I already know yours. Hadriana, my daughter, has died, ripped to shreds by a bear. That's a bit rough. Oh no, she was my albino. Tragedy. Let's learn that language. Let's also learn this language. It's fun learning languages. It's fun getting into trouble. All right. So if I declare war on you, what happens? Not much, really. The only problem is I have to sail an army to you, which I don't super want to do. I've heard you're learning Dutch. Would you like this old language? Get out of here, charlatan. Poppycock, I say. Oh, good. We can learn another. Do we want to learn 3 languages at the same time? Why not? Let's also learn Arabic. Almost 100,000 troops, yeah. 6,000 islands mapped in CK 3. I mean, there's a lot in here. It's just part of the Aegean. We are going to have to deal with this ultimatum pretty soon. Speaking of. Is that it? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna raise an army. I'm gonna let them do it for me. Oh no, well, I am gonna raise an army. Never mind. They have a huge army right down here that I did not see. And I was not paying attention to that 40,000 troops. Might want to deal with that. With another 16,000 coming in. This is a terrible daughter. I know we have a couple more names in the queue. Ooh, another 20,000 troops. I might be outnumbered. Unless they land. Who are you? Possessed? Herculean? One-legged? If you won't accept, get out of my court. Alright, well, those guys got chuckle-buckled. Some of my counselors believe their job is theirs by right of blood. Who needs the most help? My marshal? My steward? Or my Rex? Or you want to bang? My 62-year-old wife? I think probably you can go help the steward. Tempting as that might be. Now, I'm really hoping that these guys will come. Oh, there's not a cross there. Is there? No. The cross is on the other side. Court tutor's been aiding me day and night to learn Dutch. Here's 75 bucks. Good job. I learned Swedish. My spineless friend is at war. He's currently camped in Worrying Rod, where he's going to pick up more camp followers. Murder gains progress. Murder. Alright, I think that's the end of these dweebs. I'm sitting and meditating on the finer points of Hellenism I cannot think about when I traveled to Attica for my first pilgrimage. Yeah. Nice. Well, that just nuked all of my stress. Maybe we should go on another pilgrimage. All right. That worked pretty well. Do we still really have dangerous factions? We've learned Dutch. We learned Arabic. We unlocked the polyglot achievement. I guess that's not too surprising. Personally know 10 languages. My friend King Julius is the one plotting to kill me? Oh, King Julius, how could you? I am shocked. Shocked and appalled. Let's see here. Oh, we can make our wife become our lover. That sounds nice. A romantic gesture. Perhaps we should romance our wife. Oh, we're infirm. Oh, my court physician is vacated. I'm gonna sing a love ballad to my wife. She says, I have a beautiful voice, my lord. She won't resist my charms for long. I love trying to romance your own wife. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game. Duke of Anaconda has excelled during recent battles, and he wants something. Yes, you did well in some battles. Let me give you Constantinople. No, I'll give you 450 gold, though, because I apparently don't know how to handle gold anymore. And I'm just giving it away. This guy, can we execute you for fun? Interesting. It used to be that I would gain stress for killing criminals. Not anymore. The morning chorus of twittering birds accompany me down to the cellar, the light of dawn giving way to gloomy darkness. I yawn and stretch as I go, my feet padding across the floorboards. Everywhere I open, they find more evidence of a guy who's eaten too much, my food taster. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let him eat. What are we doing? Nice. And we are like super dreaded right now because I executed all those guys. So all of those factions just disbanded. I want to kill somebody. $40 to $87. You know, I don't feel too bad about that. Especially knowing that almost his entire army is made up of levies. He is 87. He only has 10,000 men-at-arms. And I have 10,000 men-at-arms. You know what? When I say things out loud, suddenly they don't sound so good. He's also probably about to die. I'm also probably about to die. I should probably figure out my succession crisis. Why aren't you having babies? You're 13. You ask a stupid question. I think I'm going to make this guy my heir. He's 23. He's young. He's got a good marriage here. He's got an inbred marriage. Do any of you have suitable heirs? Definitely not you. Naughtiest Maximus. You were so close to being perfect. No hail. No beautiful. Sometimes don't think out loud. Yeah, I mean, that's probably for the best. All right, yeah, we're going to make him there. What is he in charge of right now? Oh, he is Thessalonica. What's going to happen to my duchies if he's already got the duchies? He's got pretty good stats, too. He gets all of it. Wow, high partition. So bougie. All right, well, I'm sure my son is upset. Or will be upset. I guess I'm not in a rush for this. As long as everybody likes us. My wife has been plagued by nightmares. She wants me to stand guard. I managed to stay awake. Yeah, let's do it. Oh! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I thought there was no negative to that. But clearly, I am now sleep deprived. Oh my god. All right, well, I'm going to die any second now. Oh, well, probably for the best. Do we want to reform Romanism? Get rid of this poetry trait for something better? No, we can't for another, like, 15 years. Do we want to... I don't think we can do anything. Yeah, I think we're good. Julius betrayed to the dungeons. Will he blow it? Did say Glenn sleep deprived. Yeah, I thought, honestly, I thought that event had it, and then I didn't do a good job at reading. Greek Orthodox populists. All right, well, if this is the case, maybe we just, like, swoop in here and take Crete. Or... $68,000. What really scares me is how much money this guy has. My bodyguard is dead. You need a successor. Champion of Grace. Gordania at 10. Nothing quite like making people at 10. Okay. Volimira at 18. It's a slightly better one. Your account. A Hellenic account? Yeah, I'll just sell you. I don't know how you're my prisoner. And I don't have a court physician, so why don't we search for one of those? And why don't we commission an artifact while we're at it? What do we got? A doctor, a wise woman, physician. Man, I'd love to just get a doctor who is not like 1,000 years old. My wife wants me to slay a wolf and bring me its pelt. And my master of the hunt does it for me because I am a infirm old man. I can't do anything because I am on death's bed and I'm just trying to fall in love with my wife before I die. My son had an affair. Oh, no. With a giant. No. Fornicator. Can I get rid of that? I don't think I can. For concubines. Challenge to board games. Ooh, I could challenge him to a board game. And that might give him board gaming experience. Where I'm really good at that, so I'm just going to beat the tar out of him. Speedrun board games. Say I love you in Irish. Fornicator is a pain. My wife must be heard. What mace? Nice. So my wife wanted the mace that's being worked on to be more like her grandmother's mace. My court physician says that my wife is an insufferable bore. Some other courtier laughs about it. Act of heroism. Or wounded. I feel like wounded will just flat out kill me. So I'm not going to do that. There we go. Perfect timing. High Priest Dominican of the Hellenic High Priesthood has crossed the River Styx at 53 years of age. He died in his sleep. A man of pleasant disposition. He will be remembered for his benevolent rule. I mean, he did rule pretty benevolently. He just like gobbled up countries. High Priest Galerius ascends to the throne, a formidable duelist. Men expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. We're going to have to shave that beard. We were a living legend, a religious icon, a patriarch, 12 wars, 1 pilgrimage, 1 grand tournament. I really like that pilgrimage we went on. I definitely would do that again. We fought in 1 defensive war and we have no heir. Long live the Imperator. How goes? How fares the unification? Pretty good. We're very, very close to actually getting Rome proper created, to restoring the original borders. Interesting. Can you imagine if my entire run ended right now? Did I only have 1 heir? On that guy, no. We had a bunch. We had a whole bunch. With the passing of my father, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and glance down. Now, this is not true. It just hasn't kicked in yet. Because we have high partition. Like, it would go to a family member. Okay. Great news. Everybody likes us. That's fantastic. Let's make Sicily our chancellor and lock that in. The Rex of Bavaria. He's the only one who kind of doesn't like me at 15. But he's got incredible stewardship, so we're going to put him right there. For spies, the Rex of Emor, aka England. He kind of doesn't like me a great bit, but 21 intrigue. This would also be very fixable. Obviously, we could put the Gascoigne in there. She's 68, though, too, so let's just put in him. Cut the snake off. And Italy is our best marshal. Wow, this is amazing. All of my best people are actually all kings and queens. You're, what, you guys are all, like, fixing up Constantinople still? I am less stewardship than I was before. I also have a stress level. We gotta cut that beard off. Or do we grow a mustache? No, let's just cut the beard off. Interesting. We're wearing golden robes too now. Normally we wear like blue robes. We are also stressed out, which isn't great. We'll figure this out in a moment. I have a martial perk, apparently. What am I? A gray eminence? A charismatic, an adequate bargainer. Oh my god. How did that even happen? Ooh, I'm going to take family focus so we can focus on making babies. And yeah, we'll pick up August. I'm okay with that. Casus Belli's natural growth. Reduce the risk of commanding armies. Chief Casus Belli is generally pretty good. I mean, all of those are pretty good, so. You still have Constantine, who wouldn't be stressed out with all of this. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Greek Orthodox populists are gonna jump up in a minute, too. Good. Our court actually kept all of the artifacts this time. Looks like we picked up a handful of other stuff, too. Oh, lots of nice stuff. I should probably just sell out much of this. Just start giving it away, but yeah, no rush. Sorry, what are we? We're diplomacy. Just put on the maritime trading book. We need to switch out in here the books. For Bosnian treaties. And whoa, monthly learning lifestyle experience 30%, and that's 15%. We could actually go learning, and we'd be getting better bonuses than we are from our own education. Curious. Now, if I unpause. Before his passing, High Priest Dominican commissioned my work. I was in the middle of forging a crown. Yep. Happy to let that keep going. Fickle Philip. She's having trouble. I'm a witch, so I can give her a tonic. That maybe works. You gotta be kidding me. King Julius has hated me ever since I became the head of the household. This is the consequence of a feud. Oh, okay, so we have officially started feuding, have we? Sorry, who the hell? Retire that accolade. Retire this accolade. Champion of Stallion, yes. The Bearer of Rome, yes. Where are my accolades gone? Agrivic Void, thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. Always so glad to see a 2-monther. Just a joy. God damn, I gotta get rid of this. God damn. Just gonna give it to this guy. I have a real issue right now. I'm missing 2 like tier 6 accolades, and they're not showing up here at all. And I don't know what happened to them. Did I just magically lose them? The Imperator's Guard. We could do Mentor and Manipulator. Oh my god. Yeah. Levy Maintenance. Idealist and Thug. Pike Captain and Vanguard. Okay, that's actually probably pretty good. Knight Marshal's a Spolito. I'd like to know what these do. Completing grand tournaments gives you development in your least developed countries. Those are kind of cool. Reeve. And Stalwart. Travel safety. So Pike Captain is Spearman bonuses. Yes, so that would be a really good one. And Vanguard is heavy infantry maintenance. Okay, so I'm going to appoint that job. Sorry, and what's your thing? Marauder. And Politicker. Grand Tours boost levy contribution and siege progress against revolts. That's interesting. Entrenched Regency scales of power balancing point. And you are dread and imprisonment. Alongside a vassal opinion with idealist. You would be a tactician, which is pretty good, and a disciplinarian. So this is actually not a bad one. A mentor, a manipulator, a tactician, and a master of revels. Well, currently I feel like you're the best bet here. Adolescents of your court gain significantly extra prestige and prowess. Learning a number of knights. I mean, that's good. I like this title more, the first of the Imperator's Guard. So we could do mentor and disciplinarian or tactician and disciplinarian. Men-at-arms counter efficiency is like big. Sorry, I ate those chocolates. Wait, accolades? Never mind. You ate my accolades? Tarsilla, 15. We gotta get her out. Yo. Don't have anyone for you. You're appointed. You're appointed. I'm in a lot of danger if this guy is trying to kill me. I got to put you on manage royal guards. And you're on disrupt schemes. And right now, I don't have an heir. This game is over if I die. There's members of your dynasty further down the line of succession on at least one of your titles. You should ensure that one of them stands to inherit a title of count rank or higher, changing succession laws, or by plotting a murder. Like, I don't understand how I have this big of a kingdom that's all my dynasty and I don't have anybody who we can pass along to. My half brother is like next in line. He's from a different house. You would think that this guy, my brother, would be like my automatic heir. Honestly, I'm kind of confused on why it's not. I mean, I could try to kill him. No, that's not going to work. We got to learn some languages. That's for certain. That is absolutely for certain. Oh, I know Godelic. Well, that's handy. Do I know France? France? High German? Let's go with High German. All implodes because you couldn't get down with your wife. My wife is not old enough to get down with, is the thing. We're gonna celebrate other cultures because I'm hoping that that will cause us not to have bad rebellions, among other problems. I'm going to appoint a few people. Apparently my mother makes a really good caravan master. You're a good bodyguard. I don't know who that is, but I need some stress relieving events right now, so. Okay. I think I'm going to host a grand rite in Rome. This is a classic tradition of new rulers. Someone has been having an extramarital affair. I'd rather not know about it. We got enough going on right now. What do we got, Johnny? Prestige per powerful vassal on the council. That's like all of our vassals, so. My seneschal is dead. My opulent court is resented and celebrated the world all over. They wish they could match and enjoy its splendor. With that comes the admirers. Fabianus is ushered in, introduced as representing a small prior guild from Constantinople. My friends and I hear wondrous crown being made for you and wish to donate to your metalsmith. Country of Byzantium gets accepted gift for 5 years, giving us good popular opinion over there. Thank you. You honor me. We basically, just have to stay on, like, super... We gotta be super close on what happens to make sure we don't get killed. A flamed mace with masterful craftsmanship, wrought iron head etched to feature different Hellenic motifs, and mounted on an elegant wrought iron handle that has been etched to display a repeating image of rose flowers. This is a hell of a mace. Oh, is it dedicated to my mom? That's so lovely. My dad was trying so hard to be in love at the very end. Is this better than our sword? It might actually be. We lose the hostility advantage and the territory advantage. We gain 1 piety. We gain 2 knights, which is pretty good. And pursuit efficiency goes up from 10 to 20, which with all of our cavalry is pretty solid. I'm going to equip it. We're going to rock a mace from here on out, apparently. I don't know what's happened to the crown that people are meant to be working on, but I hope that gets figured out pretty soon. We could pay ransoms to some dweebs. Super fun to appoint people. Yeah, I love giving out all the titles. Aw, man, this guy like was really good friends with my dad. But he doesn't seem to like me so much. I wish I also knew who I fornicated with. And did they have a baby? Did they have a bastard that I can legitimize? There go the Greek Orthodox. Ah, okay, so the crown is still being worked on. Siren is working on it. She is also my court jester, which I didn't realize I did. My high almoner and antiquarian and champion is trying to poke his nose in. Yeah, I'll let it happen. He improves the work. Good. And we're going to raise our armies. We have another cadet branch, and our dynastic legacy is upped. So, we just recently finished completing the kin branch. We could pick up Resilient Bloodline right now. This guy is kind of designed... You know what? I'm going to do it. Technically, my to-be wife is like my cousin, so I'd like to try and avoid any incestual penalties, if at all possible. We're going to dedicate our crown to Zeus, the Thunderer. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to buckle these dweebs. You are my best commander. 17? That can't be right. Oh, that's hilarious. Everyone is coming to my witch festival, so nobody can command my armies. This crown is not very good. This crown is slightly better than what I currently have. How are we doing? 25, 15. When does she come of age? September. We have an uninvited guest showing up at our wedding. Who is this guy? Like, he's an herbalist, which scares me. They are old acquaintances. This guy's just some, like, random courtier. Obviously, I'm, like, horrified of being killed right now. The grand rite is a private affair. We are going to read from an ancient grimoire. And then I think I'm going to go for the herbalist trait because it's just so good. I do need to get rid of stress, but sometimes you got to take some perks. We still lose 44 stress from the event, so. All right, we won this. And there's a grand tournament right here. It's got a melee, a joust, wrestling, recital, and a ceremony. This is a bougie tournament. I think this would be worth going to. And I think on the way there, we're gonna swing by the University of Siena. And I don't know if we need anybody. I guess we can take superior mounts. They're free. Crown blacksmith. Yeah. Lost a few more positions. My antiquarian and my high almoner. You can be my high almoner. Though I'd like it if maybe I converted you as well. You can be that, and seneschal. If they're all average, I'm going to take my cousin. If they're all average, I'm going for nepotism. And I'm going to hire that that lady who made my base. Because it seems like a good idea. Now, here I'm just going to go for recreation. We're going to go to the tavern. God damn. Because we're humble, we can't just get drunk. Yeah, that never works out for me. Country control popular opinion. We learned High German. You know what? Let's go to the tournament grounds. Look at some people getting in a fight over birds. Kill a bit of our stress. We should probably pick another language to learn as well. Italian vulgar is what they're learning there. The Duchy of Dubrovnik wants an alliance. Ragusa, I don't think so, dude. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go to the temple. Let me find inner peace. Oh, we're so close to getting that down. How am I liking the DLC? I haven't played CK3 in a bit, and I'm not sure this will re-spark my interest. There's a lot to the DLC. It's definitely very wordy, but I quite like it. The way it opens up all the events like feasting and hunting, and suddenly like they're a lot more interesting. The weddings, the tournaments, they're all quite good. Though definitely like some things like this is a tournament with like 4 events in it. So like there's no way I'm going to be able to read through all of it. It's mostly just about like the first couple of times was fun, but at a certain point you're also just like, okay, I gotta get through it. This one I don't know. Melee from the trees. I don't have to wait long, and Whiston shambles his way forward. And I'm in a position to ambush him, which I could do. But because I'm content, I would gain a bunch of stress. But it also gives me a bunch of experience. So I'm going to do it. I only can do that because I have just as well. Melee on the high ground. I curb my horse after a pass and see the figure topple from their mount. Pompeia looks around wildly for her mount, but it's gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer still, fixated on her plight. Seated atop my charger, she looks small and defenseless. It wouldn't be so honorable, an onlooker would say, but there's precious little honor in the fray. You gained the nickname The Honorable. And lose stress. I mean, I love nicknames. We'll settle this fairly on foot. 3 experience in foot and horse. Your score increases moderately. If 16%, I'm going to take a... I'm going to be an honorable man. Let them know I'm an honorable imperator. Events are coming ahead as battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. So I guess this is like a big free-for-all melee. I'm going to try to win a soldier's victory. I guess. I can't imagine I'm winning this. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favor. Multiple riders break free as we overwhelm their flank, racing towards an opposition's camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It's almost impossible to call which side is close to prevailing. There's still a play. I can see the heralds begin to make their way out of the field to signal the conclusion of the event. One more push. So this is like a capture the flag sort of thing. Yeah. We made it through the first round. We have our winners. Princeps Birash of Alba. His team beats the Queen of Serbia in the contest. Qualifying champions. Quite a lot of qualifying champions. You win melee victor for 5 years. Oh, cool. Okay, so his team wins. How fascinating. And we were just on the team. Locals at Urbino seem equally interested in the tournament as the nobles attending it. Above the revelry and the chatter, I hear some violent noises coming from the alley. What seems to be a peasant brawl, but one of them is more skilled than the rest. Vigilantia. She could become my knight. Yeah, she's not that good. Calm streets. Oh, we can study her moves and become better at jousting. I'm really trying to get that stress down right now. I'd say one thing I don't like about the DLCs together is that when I get a lot of pop-up spam, it's like visiting a sketchy website. Yeah, definitely. There can be a lot that goes on. Well, I'm not going to take stress, so we're going to not learn Greek for a little while. If that's the case, what about Arabic? I love how many stuff we learn. The Strongman Show. Minus 33 stress. Looking at some strongmen. No longer overwhelmed. Now, the joust is next, which I'm not great at. Then it's wrestling. Then it's recital. I feel like I can win the recital. Like, our stats aren't wild. Most of our prowess is just because we have all these purple items. Like, literally 2/3. The joust begins. I'll fight fair. I won't make people just fake it. What's your name, my man? He looks up startled as his liege and horse carry on without him. Titius. This guy's really jealous of how good my servants are. This would upset Corsica if I stole this guy away. Do I really want him, though? Serve your liege well. I feel like, as the Imperator, I'm always just like, you know what? I'm willing to do things that are just like, I don't want to cheat. I'd rather just win fair. What's the point in just rigging it all? Where I'm mostly here just to get rid of some stress. One final pass. Let's see. Woof. Wow, diplomacy and learning, which I'm really good at, but I still have a low shot. Well, let's go for the head. Donked. Hard donked in the head. My lance catches her full in the chest, throwing her to the ground in a shower of splinters. My sister in Grimnir. My sister wins. Nice. She's my champion. Oh, yeah, she was my bodyguard from when I was my dad. Next up, we're up against some caravan master. 2 horses break into a trot. Her lance points away from me. The mercy pass. We are just. So I'm going to not take the easy win. The banners flicker and flap. I'm on top, but there's another tilt left. I'm going to go for the tell. Just because. Spice it up a little bit. We're only 2% difference. Shower of splinters. We get the win. My sister gets knocked out by Birash of Alba. And then it's him versus me. His lance is as big as a tree trunk, a colossal shaft as long as 2 men. I am just, so I can just spend a bit of prestige and say this can't be allowed. And then we go full tilt. Let's go for the head. I think we won the joust. We were set last time as my horse thunders towards him. My lance catches him full in the chest. A shower of splinters. Boom. My champion, Justa, my sister, hardly lived up to her name. All right, man, we're a champion jouster. Heavy cav damage plus 10. Let's get it. This is like the best one to win for sure. I'm going to switch over to Triumph because we are ready to rock. I see a couple of people in the tournament ground surrounded by women who cover their mouths with handkerchiefs. Coming for some exercise? You'll need it, they say. And I say, I only need to impress myself, lady. I go Sigma male hard. Who needs these tournament thoughts? Some lady speaking Italian. Credit to join our entourage. Scheme success plans was 15. We already have max success, so let's just have a pleasant conversation. Ooh. Somebody is beating me out for qualification in the wrestling. Yes. Oh, this is amazing. What magnificent work she's done. I hear a knight proudly proclaim, her shimmering blade reflecting the sun like a crystalline lake. I push the door open and I'm greeted by a bursting flame. Are you going to compete like that? The weaponsmith asks, pointing at the Roman mace that hangs from my belt. If you have the gold, I've got the steel. Sharpened blade. Prowess plus 8. Wow. Only lasts for the duration of the tournament. Okay, no. Prayer inscription, piety month. Oh, that's cool. Break your lance upon our devotion. That's our house motto. 0.5 prestige. I'm gonna put a little prayer inscription because this is. Oh, this is not. The crown is the one that was to Zeus, but it's covered in Hellenic motifs. Dedicated to my mom. I want to make sure that whatever it is, it stays with us after this tournament. Honestly, I should just be going to the artisan quarters over and over again and seeing how much I can buff that mace. Heard that smiths can break spells. Score increases. Can you improve my Roman mace? Durability plus 10, plus 2 prowess. Or we can increase our prowess by 1. I'm going to improve the mace. Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's do it. That's a permanent plus 2 on our mace. I think lotion and tissues might not be invented yet, so you'd have to improvise this way to produce stress. Oh, I believe that's called going to the brothel. Okay, we qualified. I'm not going to do any of that. That's cheating. We're up against Grimnir. He raises his arms to the baying crowd and curls his arms, flexing, bragging. Cheers from the crowd redouble. The fickle peasants are eating it up. We'll teach him to show his back to me. Oh, yeah. Score increases. The bout is so close, one mistake by either of us could end in an instinct. Come, let us lock as warriors. Prowess and diplomacy. We're pretty good at those. These guys are just dancing. This isn't wrestling at all. A hand on the shoulder, a deft trip, and an almighty heave. We crash to the floor. Sound is labored breathing, and farther away the roar of the crowd. I catch him off guard and make my move, pinning him soundly. The Queen of Corsica beats up my sister. We're up against Barach next time. This was the finals for the jousting tournament. As I disengage, I catch him in surprise and grab him by the neck. Completely unprepared, his neck cracks from the impact, the force causing him to scream in panic. The crowd erupts, but the cheers quickly die down to whispered confusion. The moment my arm has made contact, a sickening pop signals that all is not well. And my arm is dislocated. Dislocated finger for 1 year. Prowess -3. Attempt to pop the finger back into joint. Your score increases moderately, but good chance it doesn't help at all. Let's just favor our other hand. We'll take a small dip. Ooh, that's not a small dip. That was a huge dip. Let us lock as warriors. No, we lost. Okay. We probably should have just conceded when our shoulder popped out. That's okay. I didn't think I was going to win wrestling. I'm not very good at wrestling. And then, yeah, the Duke of Salzburg beats Corsica. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. Oh, cool. Our sister is the favorite contestant. Wow, she's good at wrestling. Barach wins. Good for him. I beat him on the joust. But it didn't go so well otherwise. Next up, we've got the recital. What can we do here? An exquisite crest. I'll take these, no words of it. Erroneous identification. Your modifier with hostile schemes against House Arthurius Modena. I don't care about this. All I want is to make my mace better. Tournament _phase _wrestling. Yeah, there's a few of those strings that show up. In a moment of relative calm, away from the main grounds of the tournament, I find myself alone with my lover. This giant lady. She's the one I had the affair with. Wear this when you compete, and it will bring you good luck. Favor of a lady. Each equipped favor slightly increases the chance of winning contests. Oh. A fine wool glove decorated with writhing bodies. Who is this lady? Are any of these kids mine? I probably should give up on that, but I am kind of desperate for a kid right now. Good news. December means my wife is of age. So fingers crossed we can get a kid out. As I prepare for the match, I spot the Princess of Balio-Tyrrhenia hailing me with a waving handkerchief. She insists that I take her favor. You'll become the owner of Favor of a Lady. Starts a romance scheme against you. She's of my house. That's not a good idea. Or is it? She's beautiful and hale. No, she doesn't have genius. I have a match to focus on. Don't you understand? I'm here to read poetry. Your lover doesn't have a chin. She has a chin. She's just all chin. Nobody likes my poem. It's a lame limerick. It's a disaster. Perhaps the situation could be rectified with a new poem recited on the fly. Oh. God damn. 72 stress because I'm content and humble. But guaranteed to work. Still puts me at 0% though. Godwine flashes an arrogant smirk. Oh, wow. That 99% thing I just did was, I got 1%ed. I actually managed to hit the 0% chance. Great. The very first line of this guy's poem is a grave insult to me. I only have one chance to return fire. 'Tis true Godwin rhymes like no other. However, I have lain with his mother. His mind couldn't be duller. I'm going to have to go with this one. 85% chance. Gafas wins the crowd, but we're clearly going to lose this. We're at 0. It's time for the final verse. I'm going to appeal to a higher power. You're winning. Am I? I don't think I am. Boring. I haven't seen this one before. After many trials and tribulations, I do bad. Godwin wins, actually. Man, Beer Ash is cleaning up. He got second, first, and second in this tournament. Ah, well, c'est la vie. And actually, I think he won the melee. Yeah, his team carried the day in the melee. And he got first place in wrestling, and second place in the joust, and second place in the recital. What a great occasion. You become the owner of a prize dagger. It's not bad. At last, we can go home. We gain a bunch of prestige, a bit of money, champion jouster. That's probably the best part. Some renown. Poof, what I need to grab is a baby. And we are immediately overwhelmed by stress. How did that happen? My brother died. Ridden by gout. If this guy dies... If this guy dies... then I'm safe, but... Sextus, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet me. And suggest that maybe we train together. 99% chance to increase my martial by 1. 100% chance I study their equipment and increase my martial by 1. Let's do that one instead. Get a favor hook. A bit of wandering, and we can finally come home. So not bad. We managed to get almost level 2 horse here. It'd be fun to get a character who can max this out, but... 72 stress from the 0%. Yeah, we got hosed on that real bad. All right, what do we got? Burp. Courtier burps. I can lose grandeur, but lose a bunch of stress. Or I could say Martinus is a man of Zeus and still lowers grandeur. Guess I'm taking a grandeur hit. Oh, I think I can afford to do that. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I didn't know this. Max level food gives you a small boost to health. You know what? We have a lot of money. Haute couture. Oh, nice. And I'm no longer overwhelmed. Cadet branches. We haven't held court yet for this guy, so we might as well do this. This 73-year-old lady who is infirm wants to serve in my retinue of champions. Are you serious? I could get a weak hook on her. That's just of Romania. I mean, she's clearly going to die in like a year, so let's just... Why not? I've come to declare that the people of Myasinopolis are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied on them. We request you address our concerns fairly. Diplomacy challenge. 100% chance. Control level increases by 20, and you gain Masterful Negotiator. 20 acceptance bonus the next time they make a vassalization request. Oh, let's take that. Leaders are pacified. My lord, I represent the religious communities of Iresios. While rummaging through our archive, we've come across a particular book. We understand it's a true treasure, an original copy of the Will of God. You gain mysterious book. Or our antiquarian can get a bunch of learning. Sure. My business here is done. We got a lifestyle perk. Grab that. And my lover. No, let's go no dedication on whatever you're making. A chest. And we have completed learning Arabic. And we have completed learning Italian. We are so good at things. Aren't we, Mona? Oh, wait, I'm tired. How did that happen? Was probably sarcasm. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Neat. Learning all the languages of the world. Hungry, what are you doing in jail? Can we try this one again? I like how every few years we can just be like, yeah, I'll give Greek another shot. I've become fluent in 2 other languages. Why not give Greek a shot? 74,000. I am not pious enough to go on a holy war. And I'm not exalted enough to invade a kingdom. Can I invade a kingdom on you? That's the answer. That's 1 war. That is 1 war, and we can do it. All we have to do is like take those provinces up top first. I'd basically just land here and I would fight them. So let's focus on making babies. Do you give me fertility? No. Then I'm putting something else on. Do you give me fertility? No. Then I am... Wow, I have a lot of favors from ladies. I guess that book can stay. Do any of you help me bang? Can't imagine. Do any of my court artifacts help me bang? I also can't imagine, but... Attraction. Attraction. King Bauhaus's table. Oh, that's new. What do we have? We have Raoul's cabinet. That's right. All right. Wife. Get pregnant. Am I a god? It worked the moment I said it. It just happened. Do you think this baby will have all we need? I needed to inherit all 3 of these traits and upgrade pretty, which is not the easiest thing. That was amazing. I can't believe that worked. Court grandeur is dropped. I spot my wife chattering to Norbert, giving him suggestions for my chest. She wants it to match her grandmother's old chest. Part of Norbert's soul seems to be dying. Oh, man. I mean, that's a coin flip. Nice, it worked. Let us romance our wife. I'm ready to write a poem. Your chivalry is the rock I cling to in stormy seas. My heart yearns to hear your voice again, that I may know the warmth of your embrace. You and I belong together. This is a garbage poem. Absolutely trash tier poem. God damn, was that poem bad? Yeah, I don't need help. Create an accolade. What is going on with all my accolades? I want my Knight Marshal of Spoleto back. Yeah, we need a lot of guys here. You have a successor. You have a successor. You have Bergherd. So we'll go find him and make him a knight. This is a process I wouldn't mind having some like automation on. Just like auto appointment of successors. We have a duke here. Oh, you're a populous duke. And I can't just execute you. As the honeycomb and I walk through the Rome gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. A rare orchid from Zetegig, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned temple garden in Sharding is the only place it thrives. Ooh, because I'm so diplomatic, I could just be like, ooh, well, not as nice as you. Special gifts, success chance 10%. I already have her at max opinions. What I actually need is special gifts. 96% chance. I find an orchid in the ruins. There are so many weird cultures forming. Hungary is getting eaten up. This guy's mad. I said some mean words. Extra careful. Power -2. Success chance +5. I'll take that. We failed at making that before. Ooh, a chest of masterful craftsmanship constructed from walnut planks, varnished to give it a rich, dark shrine. High Priest Galaris's chest. That's me, isn't it? That is me. Piety, renown, court grandeur. Wow, this is not that good for a purple item. But I'm still gonna put it on display. What does this do? Piety 6, 10, 3. 6, 10, 3. Yeah, okay, so it is just like better in every way. Sold. Demand artifact. Yassar's brooch. Who are you? No. Convinced that the gossip that King Julius wants my head all because of a killing. All of Athurius is game to him by their association to me, and their hatred he's seeped from his head down through his entire worthless family. Okay, so I still don't actually have a house feud with him. Amazingly enough. Mona, be careful, please. It's a nice shirt. I don't want your claws in it. Thank you. And we finally have a daughter, a player heir. It is not the perfect gift. It is, what was the other one? Strong man. Handsome strong arm. I feel like we need a handsome strong armed character for that. Let's just give her a good Roman name. Cecilia. My God, so we no longer immediately die if we die. No. Handsome strong arm is neither handsome nor strong. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll make sure that it is neither. She was beautiful, so she wouldn't have sufficed either. By Zeus, your wife is an insufferable witch. I don't really want to become wounded. But I can't convince him to apologize. What's this? Word of recent developments on the Iberian Peninsula have reached our court, promising an end to the conflict that have plagued the region. Malik the Pragmatic of the Seyfullah Empire has officially renounced any intention to unite the peninsula under a common crown and declared any who would illegitimate. The desperate realms molded by centuries of invasion and reconquest are now too entrenched to be united. Wow, 10,000 renown. Umayyad dynasty. Every independent or separated duchy in Iberia becomes a de jure kingdom. Connected and completely controlled duchies transfer de jure to the primary kingdom. With more than 5 countries become an empire. Empire of Hispania is permanently destroyed. Holy war against other involved cultures, 50%. I mean, not really my problem. Fascinating. Wow. So this is the new empire split. Valencia, Andalusia, Zelid, Seyfulid, Castile, and Vicasia. Most of which don't exist. What happened here? Venice has gobbled up a few countries as well. I love that we're just like slowly, randomly gaining land through marriage. I'm so close to being able to kill Crown Authority. And I honestly can't wait. You're a legendary. Good luck. You're at 65,000. This guy has managed to just get more and more and more alliances as time has gone on. Only one of them really matters. Who doesn't really matter that much. God, he's just got so much goddamn money. His health is ailing. He had a bad tonic and a bad omen. But he does also have whole of body. There's no woman lovelier than my wife. In her presence, my words often fail me. None of my compliments ever do her justice. Perhaps a carefully drafted poem. I will write about her. Exquisite features, burning faith, strength of body. Poetry is not my strong suit. I'm going to write about her exquisite features. Write about her butt. Your butt is the life-giving sun of my world. I would be blessed if I could feel your butt touch mine, that I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield. She must have liked my poem. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. God damn, this rivalry. Are you kidding me? My nemesis, Tiberius. Who is this dweeb? Stands triumphantly in front of a fire, challenging me to approach. In his hand, my very own artifact, the Armenian sword, stolen from me by that stake. I don't even know I have this sword. Your precious bauble burns if you move a muscle. Return to me that which is mine, and we will have no further quarrel. Burn it then, you fop doodle. You get a duel. I mean, clearly, I would beat him. Nemesis. Well, okay, let's fight him then. He's 7. I'm 36 prowess. And I beat him in every stat. I am going to have a stress break, but I'm going to have it anyway, so... For a few brief moments, he and I pace in lazy half circles, ever watching for a moment. I lift my mace ready to defend while he clutches his sword firmly to his hand. This fight will be to first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. You launch into a blistering spiel about his failings. Let's do a confident attack. My mace flows around him like water, each strike chaining into the next. Tiberius cracks his neck and starts raining blows against my guard. Strike, parry, riposte. Expert onslaught, high and medium. He did high and high. Wow, okay. I leap into action, launching a flurry of rapid thumps. Tiberius tries hesitantly to launch a rapid thump at me, but the blow is easily swatted. Tiberius' stance is a disaster. My form is good with only small errors. He seems close to faltering. Make fun of his poor level of fame. No, let's just go with another confident attack. It's a low risk of injury, which is what I think I need to do. His risk of injury is clearly super high right now. My opponent is still holding off his blows. Oh, he headbutts me. He cheated. Dual handicap rank 4. Strict guard. Oh, I see. He got medium and high again. Medium and low seems like the way to go. Confident attack. Thank God. I throw out fluidly rapid thumps with the confidence of a seasoned expert. He does his best to ward me off, but he's entirely on the defensive. I knock his sword flying with one crushing thwack, and like that, the bout is decided. I am victorious. I win due to his injury score. He becomes wounded, and my stuff gets damaged. He struggles to his feet, battered and bruised after our duel. His eyes burn brightly at the bonfire stands before me as he sees me tuck my sword under my arm. Our companions wander back from their previous station. Their conversation slowly trails off as they find the pair of us facing off, one victorious, one defeated. Let this be a lesson to you. Take it. May you always remind you of this night. Gains negative modifiers. That's a diss. I don't want that sword anyway. I do need to fix this stress though. So what are we good at? We like traveling. And we like riding a horse. Everybody kind of likes us right now. We could go on a pilgrimage. We're young. Yeah. Extra piety? That would help with the holy wars. But the multicultural is also really helpful for us. But I think the holy war is what we kind of need at this moment. And I tell you what, we're going to do Tunis, and we're going to go there the most like backwards way possible. We're going to visit every other site. Or you know what? Actually, let's do Serbia. And we're going to go to... Let's see. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over there. We're going to go down here. We're going to pop into Palermo. We're going to swing down to Alexandria. While we're down here, we might as well check out this and check out that. Should we check out Jerusalem? Hell, why not? We're down here. We're going to go check out that. These Waradas seem kind of dangerous, but we'll figure out the plan for dealing with that after. 8% chance of danger. Mausoleum at Helicanarsis. Oh, why not? Then this place. Then Constantinople, the Hagia Sophia. And then this place. And then I wanted to go to not Mount Olympus, but there's another. There's meant to be a holy site in Athens that for some reason I'm not seeing. All right, I guess this is Servia then. And then we can sail back. We're going to take experienced captains and I think mercenary guards. So we do got some dangers. Altruism, increase of popular opinion and piety. Zealous, generous, improvident characters may lose stress. Zealotry will be looking for opportunities to share your conviction with others, or will be looking for opportunities to relieve stress. Zealous, generous, and improvident. I don't think we do that. I feel like zealotry is the way to go here. I can't change fidelity. But I can bring a throng. Every interested character joins. Much more piety on completion. This is going to cost us so much money. What an insane adventure. Let's do it. Total travel time is 20 months. Good luck. A smitten heathen. In the markets of Rome, a familiar man makes an appearance. Like a puppy, he's followed us for days. I'm your courtier. Oh, my lord, your courtier, Placido, will she ever love me? For she is Hellenist and I am Catholic. Except Zeus, and she will be yours. You should talk to her, not me. No, man, except Zeus. Pretty much my whole deal on every character has been if people are willing to turn to Zeus, I am willing to give them whatever they want. Somebody's making fun of the Imperator. I'm willing to join in and have a laugh. We gain some stewardship. The sea catches us off guard as lightning starts pelting us with rain. A sign we must turn back before it's too late. The Thunderer guides us. 50% chance a random pilgrim will die. But our pilgrimage becomes more pious. Who's this guy? Who knows? He was possessed. Maybe Zeus was just smiting him down. Oh. He was the legendary ringmaker. God damn. That's actually a rough one to lose. My scheme is frozen. What's going on? We're just stuck at sea for 3 months? Because somebody got hit by lightning? Get over it. It's nightfall, and this person is hard at work. Wants me to wake up about false Greco-Roman teachings. I can make my oracle become my friend. But I can also just get rid of my stress. Did not stop heresy. Nah, you know what? We'll make a friend. Court Jester, Sunday Roast. My Jester is known for her fantastically entertaining insults. Happened to be standing face to face with my courtier Raphael, and just in time to hear a particularly scathing roast. You hysterical pig, you squeamish fool. Your bothersome nature and spinelessness are legendary. You are a shiver looking for a spine to run up, you skirt chaser. Siren says, as if possessed by Bacchus. His face is red, but he knows that I am watching, so he manages some pained laughter. Good roast. Very good roast. Will you convert? Unfamiliar pilgrims. We've encountered many Hellenist pilgrims en route, thus, and have all been pious and devoted to Zeus's will. We've soon come into the company of a group of strange travelers from distant men. Ooh, my wife is pregnant. Nice. They introduce themselves as old Hellenists and tell us this route is sacred to their people, too. Your pilgrimage may become more pious. You convert the pilgrims. Tell me more. Oh my god. Amazing. And I made a friend realize that old Zeus was good, but new Zeus is better. Just stacking up lifestyle experience right now. All right, that is still building. The kind of other nice thing about these big pilgrimages is they force you to just like not do anything for a couple of months, so I can sit on some cash and get ready for war. As we spend our days and nights on the ship, I try to fill my time with interesting conversation, prayers, contemplating the journey, or simply planning my travel forward. I've seen some pilgrims spend their time on another mundane task, playing Go Fish. We could just pray instead. Or we can fish and lose a bunch of stress. Nah, we should pray. We're on a pilgrimage. Such a ridiculous pilgrimage we're on, but... The Lighthouse of Alexandria. We're approached by a Roman commoner claiming to be the leader of a group of Hellenic pilgrims. The roads are too dangerous and we're short on provisions. Pilgrim Company. Safety 10, speed -5. Yeah. Honestly, we have a couple of like dangerous events, so medium danger events. Visited Al-Azhar University. As I continue my holy work, I encounter a man by the roadside, caked in filth and wet with tears. Are you happy? You've taken everything. How am I meant to go on in a world ruled by a creature as cruel as Allah? He is desperate and having a crisis of faith. We've got an answer. It's called the pilgrimage. This guy's a peasant leader. Those are Hermes' tears. Conversion successful. We made another friend. Sambusas? No, I guess not. They're going to make us really sick and stress us out. Let's avoid that. Spiritual journey has ground to a halt. My caravan master looking around, frantically searching for the way forward, and people are starting to notice. We can let the Thunderer guide the way. We can enjoy Gaia's creations for a little while longer, gaining acceptance, losing stress because we're humble, becoming more pious, but we're delayed by 3 months. What's 3 months? Oh, he's so close. He's so close. He's not the perfect gift, though. He is handsome, strong-armed, even though handsome, strong-armed is meant to be neither handsome nor strong. So I guess we got to keep holding on to that one. Can we get a good name? Gracchus? That's a fun one. He even got the upgraded beautiful. All he needed was quick. All he needed was quick. He came so close. What is going on with my accolades, man? Point. You have a successor. You need a successor. You have a successor. You have a successor. Okay. Okay. The Rex of Dalmatia expects a court position. Will you accept Oracle? Wow. Bang up job getting rid of these Catholics. I mean, at this point, just give it to any schlub. Your dynasty is just too handsome and too strong-armed. I mean, that's true. You visited the Dome on the Rock. And a Grand Temple. Cultural fascination. Oh, we can do cultural fascination again. Let's actually take that. Finally. Now that we're 11 months away from reaching the late medieval era. We're getting there. I guess that got converted. I guess so. The seas around here are thick with Greek traders going about yada yada yada. I don't want another sword. My mother has died of old age on the pilgrimage. Excellent or excellent. We've got Traveler. Oleg is 22, and if he's excellent, I'm going to make it him because he'll only get better with age. Tempting fruits. Somebody else can eat that. A matter of safety. A nagging sensation. My pilgrimage has turned out to be more hazardous than I anticipated, or simply I haven't endured enough trials to prove myself worthy of Zeus's protection. I have, however, spotted a few impressive individuals in the local settlement of Hephaestus who would surely improve the safety of the pilgrimage. Divine protection for 10 years. That's kind of fun. Ah, because we're warmongers, we actually become more pious. We also take some stress, though. And we get this hideous looking guy. You know what? Let's have faith in the gods. I don't need this hideous dweeb along with us. I guess we'll go building construction. This pilgrimage is out of control, how much experience we're getting. Oleg is in charge of food supplies, and he sheepishly reveals that we haven't been doing a good job storing them. Patches of molds cover the bread and fresh produce, and we quickly used up the remaining dried food. Ay-yo-yo. We can pilfer the locals. %30 chance of getting ill. Or, 96% learning challenge. You find something to forage. 1% chance you become ill. 1% chance you die. It's just, yeah, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's do it. Okay. I guess that went okay. You never know, right? With those 1%. They can't be trusted. Scantilla at 9. I love when we have this many knights and I have to just be like, all right, let's get this garbage person in here to become Knight Marshal. Among my fellow pilgrimage, there's a man who preaches compassion and fellowship until he reaches the topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire, he loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of the god, deviants and child murderers. Most people avert their eyes, but not tonight. Do not agree, O Imperator. Sympathy for heathens. Or disdain for heathens. Levy reinforcement, same faith, plus 20%. I would agree. I wouldn't trust anyone who came to their defense. My sister, the Duchy of Provence. Yeah, you know what? It's my sister. I'll do it. Oh my god, we're almost on the pilgrimage. My court artificer has gained an inspiration. How do I sponsor that? To go to Western Europe. Finally here, body and soul at the great temple of Servia. I reflect on everything that had to happen to the gods to bring me here. We almost hit tier 3. We all get pilgrim. APA sightseeing group title. Well, okay, she didn't last long. The court artificer died immediately. You're leading a communal prayer, yada yada yada. A pilgrim puts down a vote of doll before the altar. Marcellinus blesses her and mutters something in my ear. Holy, I imagine. Did you also have something to be blessed? Ooh. Sears are back. We can bless. +2 monthly piety. Or prestige. I'm going to give it prestige. That's going to give it 1 prestige a month. I've grown really close to the King of Hungary. Oh, I don't know how this keeps happening. Us and the King of Hungary are like always getting along really well. I'm hoping one day we can really fold him into the kingdom. Martinus, my friend, peers out of the sprawling holy site of Thessalia as we make our way through the crowd. Truly a sight to behold. Are we not blessed to get to experience such familiarity and companionship? We do not have xenophilic, so we can't do this. But we can become more pious. Nice! That hit tier 3. The sacred rite draws to an end. The thunderer is smiling at me. 812 piety. Not really all that much. Gain the trait wise man. Hell yeah, brother. Exoticize a grand hall. Redecorate part of your palace in the style of another court. Oh, yeah. Several likely redecorating candidates present themselves, those nearest and most noteworthy. The Basilis, the Spaniards, or the Arabians, basically. Selecting a style that's considered more renowned than my court would be personally humbling, but lend me some of the court's grander, air of grandeur. Emulating a lesser realm would show magnanimity and build my legend abroad. Crude but inspiring. Oh my god, it's really... Okay, so all of them are actually like really bad because we're so bougie. I was thinking about flipping to Byzantine architecture because I feel like that's what the Roman is, right? I gotta be honest, I thought we had Byzantine architecture, but clearly we have Mediterranean. If I do this, I probably can't go back. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the right choice. A duel demanded. Buckle this guy. The road has gotten increasingly hilly, and after a while, with no end in sight, one of my traveling companions approaches me and says, "My lord, our mounts can't carry on like this. Wise to rest." Yeah, whatever. 10 days coming back. I don't mind. Oh, man. All right. There's our building in Rome built, so I can add in another something special here. The blacksmiths. Graceful aging. You've increased your commercial by 1. Late medieval. Finally. Sappers is coming in first. Siege phase time minus 10%. Late medieval military buildings. This would obviously be very useful for us. Medieval fortifications. Bombard men-at-arms. Cannons. Whoa. Another men-at-arms and +5 to all men-at-arms. Heavy cavalry +3 toughness. What else do we got? Economic stuff. Primo and Ultimo. Accolades. Can use de jure casus belli. Can press multiple claims for another character in a single war. Ermine cloaks. Court officials. Promissory notes. Renaissance thoughts. That wouldn't be bad. Oh. Just as we have restored the Roman Empire, so too shall we restore the structure of old Roman legions and its elite feared troops. Palantini. Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to focus on that for sure. 9 years. We don't have a lot of heavy infantry, but like, that's okay. I might get rid of like my skirmishers. All right, how much crazy experience did that give me? Okay, so Wanderer is maxed out. That's good to see. You get a small health boost from that too. What happens when you get seasoned? Stewardship, prowess, and travel safety. Oh my god, okay. This guy is still alive. But he is running low on troops. Every time I close my eyes, I see my wife's face. The sight of her window chamber makes my heart stutter. But wait, who's that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by the window and unlatches the shutters. This only has a very low chance to succeed. I have to save her. Yes, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger is over, I turn towards my wife. What are you doing here? She asks. Do not come any closer. Leave at once or I will hurt you. Uh-oh. Man. That didn't work at all. Who's this? The King of Aquitaine wants to pay me 1,500 gold to ensure I don't kill him. I'll allow it because you are not the immediate focus of my enmity. I'm going to make you a little diplomat. So that pushed us high enough that we can holy war for the Ridwan Sultanate. I still would rather invade, and all I need is a tiny bit more prestige to become exalted among men. So let's introduce a new fashion at court. And hold mystical communion. In a second. I strut around the court proud of my new bold fashion-forward statement. My new sleeveless garbs bearing my arms for all to see. I'm walking around in a tank top. What are you wearing? Siren cries out from across the hall. We throw insults back and forth, defending what is so obviously good fashion, going far above the head of a simple mind. As the local nobility flock around me, I can consider my fashion statement a roaring success. No, I'm sorry. That was enough. I do want to hold mystical communion, though. Talk to Zeus. Sounds like I would have a thing or two left to learn, this guy says. And we become better friends. Cool. That's nice. Yeah. I have enough to do an invasion. How's that looking? 51,000 versus 74,000. I got 5 grand in the bank. He's got 12. A lot of his strengths comes from nearby people, and he is down on troops right now because he's in a war against these guys. If I land here and take this duchy, everything else just comes to me from winning this. I think this is the plan. I think this is it. I think we're going to declare war. We're going to invade the kingdom. Let the war horn sound, and let's go to war tomorrow for the finale. Because that's all the time we got. That's it. That's all we got for today. Tomorrow is the final day of this campaign. Planned to be the final day of the campaign, and it looks like we're going to be able to restore the Roman borders at the same time, so I think that's going to work out pretty darn well. Dudes, thank you for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow.